de position va fonctionner la même chose que ce matin. Les meilleurs qualifiés jusqu'au... les meilleurs au classement jusqu'au plus faible au classement. Nous vous rappelons que les boules suivantes ne sont pas acceptées durant la compétition.
Bon après-midi tout le monde. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mark Buffa. I am here with you today for now the last segment of the day for the Canadian Team Trials. Welcome to Classic Bowl in Mississauga, Ontario. So we got 3 blocks of competition and 18 games of competition have now been completed. You can head over to buffabowling.com/live to check out all the scores. And a huge shout out to everyone who is running the tournament here. Thank you to Classic Bowl, our host center. Thank you also to Sport Canada for supporting the national team and allowing all the athletes to go internationally and compete for their country. Also corporate sponsors, Buffa Distribution, Fana Sports, Dexter Bowling, and Lexer Software. So, un gros merci à tous. Bienvenue au championnat canadien 2022, ici live au centre Classic Bowl à Mississauga, Ontario. Nous avons 18 parties de jouer. Il reste encore 6 parties aujourd'hui. Puis, j'aimerais profiter pour souhaiter un gros merci à nos commanditaires. Donc, sans le CTF, ceci ne se passe pas. Ainsi que Classic Bowl, évidemment, étant le hôte ici. Sport Canada, Buffa Distribution, Fana Sport, Lexer et aussi Dexter Bowling. So also a huge shout out to CTF for obviously hosting the event and all the organization of this. We had 120 entries in this event. It was great, or it's been great so far, and it will continue to be great. Donc encore une fois, 120 inscriptions, une ronde complète ici au CNC, au CTT, c'était le CNC dans le temps, ça a changé de nom. Donc un grand plaisir d'être parmi vous. Donc, la pratique débute maintenant sur le 45 pieds London. Donc, on va voir qu'est-ce que c'est. Donc, vous allez voir sur buffabowling.com/live. Tous les liens sont là pour vos favoris, pour les scores, c'est-à-dire. Donc, consultez ça, mettez ça dans vos favoris, puis consultez au fil du bloc.
You should see the shot
All right, hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. We are running about a half hour behind on schedule. Supposed to start at 2. We have decided to start at 2:30. We are taking more lanes. Takes a bit longer to run all the lanes. So right now we're going to be bowling on 45-foot Mexico City. This should be a relatively hard pattern as well. We saw yesterday in the long pattern that the fronts blew up pretty quick, and we're already seeing guys start pretty far left, so I don't see that being any different tonight. So again, 18 games were bowled. Some cuts were made. 42 men left and 18 women left. Some teams are now final. We have the youth team that is now final, so congrats to those who made the women's youth team. And also the women's senior team is final. The boys' youth team is still up for grabs, as there are 7 youth players in the top 42. And on the senior side, there is still a little bit to determine. However, the top 4 is pretty much done, since there's only 4 seniors on the men's side in the top 42. All right. So again, thanks for everyone for being with us. Drop a nice like on the video. We'd really appreciate it. Also, if you can, now is a good time to start sharing the link. Take a couple seconds just to go to your favorite social media platform, take a little screenshot of what we're doing, and send it over so you can let people know that we're alive. We've been getting over 250 people at once on the stream, which has been absolutely incredible. Get a lot of comments, feedback, and just back and forth in the chat. So if you want to join us in the chat room, please log in to your Google account so you will have access to the chat. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So really hope that you guys will enjoy this afternoon. Again, 6 games right now. Total pinfall, carries over, and we will cut to the top 12 to go into tomorrow. OK, donc nous allons jouer un autre 6 parties. On a fait la coupure à 42 hommes et 18 femmes. De ce nous, comme je dis, on va jouer un autre 6 parties ce soir pour déterminer notre top 12 qui vont progresser à demain. Nos équipes juniors sont pas mal faites du côté des filles, déjà complétées. Chez les garçons, cependant, il y a 7 juniors garçons qui sont encore en vie, donc ça va se déterminer ici ce soir. Du côté senior aussi, chez les hommes, c'est fait. Cependant, les top 4 sont encore en vie. Vous allez les voir jouer ici. Ils ne jouent pas pour une médaille, donc c'est juste pour, dans le fond, savoir qui va être le vainqueur du côté senior. Ainsi que chez les femmes, il y en a encore 2 qui sont en vie, si je m'abuse. Donc, on peut garder un œil là-dessus. Yeah, the main feed is this one. I will stick to this. Just wanted to get the Classic Bowl logo in for practice. Donc, oui, nous allons rester sur la paire vedette. Qui est toujours un split entre les hommes et les femmes. Cependant, durant la pratique, je voulais juste mettre le logo de Classic Bowl en vedette. C'est aussi simple que ça. We will be moving around the cameras as things get a little spicy. We have made a little bit of a change to the network, so hopefully it does improve. We had a couple of breaky connections earlier, so we'll try our best to keep that kosher. That is the one problem by having so many competitors in the field. It's just so hard to cover the entire center. We don't have cameras all across the place. Now let's get everyone a big round of applause, everyone at home. Thanks again. So again, if you're new to the stream, welcome to the 2022 Canadian Team Trials. My name is Mark Buffa. I am alongside Guillaume Nadeau, who will be popping in and out as he's taking care of all the scoring. For all scores, please head over to buffabowling.com/live. or also the CTF Facebook page for all of the links. Donc un gros merci à tous encore d'être parmi nous. Nous sommes encore une fois à Mississauga pour le championnat national canadien 2022. Vous pouvez trouver tous les scores à buffabowling.com/live ou sinon aussi sur la page Facebook de la Fédération canadienne. Nous avons eu 2 parties parfaites lors de la première squad, dont Austin Ducharme et Felicia Wong. Donc quand même un peu d'action ici qui se passe, malgré des conditions très difficiles. Cependant, les 2 derniers villages qu'on a joués n'ont vraiment pas été faciles. Et je ne m'attends à rien d'autre que pareil pour cette ronde-ci. So we did have 2 perfect games, Austin Ducharme and Felicia Wong, both in the first squad on Stockholm. However, the next 2 have been extremely difficult. Scores have been high, scores have been low, and I don't expect any different for this one. Oh boy, très mauvais départ pour François Lavoie. 8-1, 7-10. A very bad start for François Lavoie. Split, 8-1, pocket, 7-10. Ouch. Art Oliver on her feature pair, cleaning up his 7 count. Mitch Hupe with a double coming up on the extreme right part of your screen. Graham Fa as well, our leader. Notre meneur, Graham Fa, avec un autre strike. Oh, ça semblait être un strike, j'ai manqué la 10. I thought it was a strike, I'd missed the 10 pin. So Sarah Chilvers just squeezing in there in the last game. Now on her feature pair. We see on the left side of our screen May Yen LaChapelle, who is our current leader on the youth side. Making her 2nd or 3rd consecutive youth teams. And now stepping up on lane 31. 33, excuse me. No, 30. Taylor Maxner. Bowling extremely well. Getting some really big games. We've seen 279 from him, 250s, 289 I think earlier today. And Art Oliver having a really good tournament so far. Sitting in 3rd if I'm not mistaken. Throwing a Black Widow Ghost. Can't miss that ball from a mile away. So Artie now sitting in 2nd. Let me refresh my page. There we go. All right, so again, head over to buffabowling.com/live. Click the link for the scores. So Graham has had a very comfortable lead on the men's side for a pretty long time. Since the first squad. So Artie is trying to bridge that gap. It is now only a 95 pin gap. There used to be a bigger gap than that. And then there is a 30 pin gap between Taylor Maxner and Art Oliver Jr. and Mitch Hupé right on his coattails at 38.82. And a bit of a gap between Mitch and Jordan Klaassen. And then a little bit of a gap between Jordan Klaassen and Jordan Jung. And then another heap of bowlers all stuck together between François Lavoie, Nick Blagojevich, Matthew Lewis, Jordan Jung, and even Austin Ducharme is about 50 pins out of making the top 6. Donc, si vous regardez les scores sur buffabowling.com/live, vous allez voir que il y a quand même 95 quilles entre Graham et Art pour la première position. Ensuite, il y a quand même une trentaine de quilles entre Taylor et Art Oliver. Ensuite, il y a quand même un gros jump entre Mitch Hupé en 4e position et les deux Jordan Klaassen puis Jordan Jung. D'ailleurs, qu'il y a en autre 60 quilles entre les deux. Donc, après ça, il y a un autre pételin de monde avec Nick Blagojevich, Matthew Lewis, François Lavoie et Austin Ducharme qui sont à quelques bons bris d'être à côté l'un à l'autre. And on the women's side, we now have Jennifer Bessana being in the lead. We've had a couple of lead changes on the women's side. Felicia's led, Jennifer's led, Cody's led, so a little bit of flip-flop going on there. And about a 100-pin advantage for Jennifer Bessana. And then some newcomers to the top 6 would be Karine Bouchard and Marissa Naylor from Winnipeg's own Marissa. Donc, chez les femmes, Jennifer Bessana qui a presque 100 quilles d'avance sur Sarah Klaassen. Et ensuite, c'est très près entre Sarah, Felicia puis Cody McMaster. Ensuite, Karine Bouchard qui fait sa première apparition dans le top 6 depuis sa carrière, si je ne m'abuse. Et aussi une autre nouvelle avec Marissa Naylor qui est maintenant dans le top 6. So John Wilcock is asking a question. How many make Team Canada? It's 6. So how many make Team Canada? It is the top 6 total pinfall. And then 2 coaches' picks to make 8. For the national team. Donc, comment faire l'équipe canadienne? Il faut rester dans le top 6 ou sinon, il faut être le chouchou du prof puis être sélectionné. Oui, Eric, les hommes passent de 42 à 12. C'est quand même assez très, très difficile comme coupure. So yes, the men will go from 42 to 12. Pretty big chunk there. But honestly, that was one of my recommendations. They asked me for some input, and I told them, I said, you need to do more cuts, because before it was only one cut. And it just speeds things up. And, people want a chance to bowl. 18 games is plenty. It's a lot on people's hands. So I think that the halfway cut was a good decision. And now it makes it even more cutthroat to get into the top 12. So it makes it even more pressing because it used to be top 18 on the men's side. Now only top 12. Donc, pas évident aussi de faire de 42 à 12. C'était une de mes suggestions de faire des grandes coupures. Dans le passé, il y avait juste une coupure pour la dernière journée. J'ai toujours aimé l'idée de couper tranquillement, pas vite. Puis, dans le fond, ce qui est arrivé, c'est que je leur ai dit, écoute, dans mon opinion honnête, si vous donnez 18 parties aux gens pour jouer, ils vont en avoir beaucoup déjà de fait. Puis on l'a vu, là, il y avait des gens qui avaient les mains maganées pas mal. Donc au moins, ils ont eu la chance de jouer à travers tout le bowling, de croiser avec les pros et tout. Et maintenant, en coupant à moitié, ça donne la chance à toutes les autres de peut-être se rattraper pour faire le top 12. OK. Une autre bonne question de la part d'Éric Saint-Arnaud, notre fidèle ami. J'espère que tu as pesé sur le petit bouton like, mon ami Éric. Donc, pour demain, comment que ça se passe? C'est un autre 6 parties pour le top 12. Et ensuite de ça, on détermine le top 3 pour faire une petite émission de télé, un step ladder comme on appelle, pour arriver à nos grands finalistes et déterminer notre champion national. So the question was, okay, and tomorrow the 12 games, how does it work? The 12 top 12 bowlers, excuse me. So so as I said, we cut from 42 to 12, and then those 12 bowlers will have another 6 games to determine the top 3. And then the top 3 will go into a step ladder, and the top seed must be beaten twice to be crowned national champion. Et aussi, dans le step ladder, dans la finale PBA, il faut que le meneur soit battu 2 fois pour être couronné champion national. Éric, est-ce que ça répond bien à ta question, mon ami? J'espère que oui. Hopefully I'm answering everyone's questions. We've been getting some good ones, so sometimes I have to step away and make sure I get the right information so I can convey the right information to you. Special shout out to everyone that has placed shirt orders. I've been getting a lot of good comments about the shirts that we're wearing. Here's the one for today. Head over to buffabowling.com, go into the apparel section, and in the apparel section, you will see on the filters, either on the top of the page on your mobile device or on the left on your browser, and see on the shirt styles, you'll see Canada as a checkbox. Click that, and you will see 4 styles there. I don't know if they put the 5th one yet. Let me go check. We had a 5th one that was really nice, and I gave them permission to unveil it. So let's see if they did. And it is online. This is the one I was talking to everyone about. It's got like a Raptors gold on it from their jersey, so it looks pretty sweet. So make sure to check it out, style 611. And again, use the coupon code LIVE CTT 2022 for 10% off your order. Anything until tomorrow. The coupon code ends tomorrow. Donc, n'hésitez pas aussi, si jamais ça vous tente de procurer un gilet Canada sur notre site web, buffabowling.com/, vêtements ou apparel, ou en tout cas, allez dans la section vêtements, dans les gilets custom. À gauche, sur votre navigateur, vous allez voir les styles Canada. Et sur votre mobile, ça va être dans les filtres du haut de la page. Cliquez là-dessus, puis vous allez voir 5 styles qui sont disponibles pour votre choix. On a eu plusieurs gens qui ont déjà commandé. Utilisez le code coupon LIVE CTT 2022 pour 10% sur votre commande. Un gros merci à vous tous. Lefty Power, Pascal Dextras. Salut mon ami. François Lavoie, joue-t-il blessé? Non, je ne crois pas. Peut-être blessé à l'orgueil plus que d'autres choses. Écoute, il est quand même bien positionné. Je peux pas dire que ça va mal. C'est sûr qu'on s'attend. Les attentes sont très élevées de sa part. Cependant, je peux vous avouer qu'on a vu un peu d'émotion de lui un peu plus haut dans le bowling aujourd'hui. Quelque chose qu'on n'a jamais vu. Bien, qu'on ne voit pas souvent, là, peut-être. Là. C'est sûr qu'on le voit tout le temps à la télé en train de jouer des 300. Mais je peux vous dire qu'il semble être un peu frustré. Puis c'est un peu normal. C'est très difficile ici. Classic Bowl est très difficile de pair en pair. Puis les journées sont très longues. Donc ça fait en soi que des fois la patience perd patience. Donc c'est un peu ça. So Pascal Dextra is asking if Frankie is bowling hurt. And the answer is no, maybe his ball reaction is hurt because he doesn't seem like he's able to string anything big. But that's the nature of the beast. This is not an easy tournament to bowl, not an easy tournament to win, and definitely this house, pair-to-pair, ain't easy at all. And the perfect example for that is Darren Alexander, who had an incredible day yesterday. And today, you know, just a day to forget, averaging 160 and shooting 184 in the position round. Going from being in the top on the leaderboard to now being 11th. So maybe, you know, if he doesn't start waking up now, maybe in peril of not even making the top 12. So he changed his shirt. He's wearing the Hawaiian shirt now, so hopefully that kind of changes his perspective. Okay, so John Willock, hope I'm pronouncing that properly. I'm new to this, but I think position round as one game to make a step ladder. So is today's just a game to lead into tomorrow. No, don't forget that everything kind of leads into tomorrow because you want to make the top 6. Basically, the position rounds are just to get everyone close. So if ever there's some action, you know, where the cut number is close, at least everyone's kind of bunched up together, so it makes it a little bit more interesting for the players and also easier for me to cover. So that's just the idea with the position round. Typically, position rounds make a big difference when there's a lot of bonus pins involved for match play. So if there was like a 30-pin bonus, then position rounds become extremely important because you could really leapfrog people that are ahead of you in the standings by beating your opponent and also getting 30 bonus pins. However, in this case, it's just more of a, you know, quote-unquote pressure-packed thing and also easier on the live stream. Bon, une autre observation de notre gaucher national ici, ancien membre de l'équipe canadienne, Pascal Dextras. Son parcours au World Series semblait so-so, une simple observation. On ne peut pas toutes les gagner, hein, mon chum? Ça arrive aux meilleurs. So Pascal Dextras, past Team Canada member, saying even Frankie's World Series was kind of so-so, just his observation. My only 2 cents on that is can't win them all. And everyone's got their day under the sun. Okay, so we'll switch it up here since there's no action. Everyone's kind of switching pairs. Donc, je vais changer l'action ici. Encore un peu de jeu ici. Vu qu'il y a le déplacement des allées. Donc, encore une fois, profitez-en pour peser sur le bouton j'aime. C'est fortement apprécié. Aussi, abonnez-vous si ce n'est pas le cas pour savoir à quelle heure qu'on va être en direct demain. Ça devrait être à 8 heures encore si je ne m'abuse. Les journées sont longues. On se lève à 5 heures pour venir faire notre setup. On veut que personne pique de quoi. Donc, c'est bien correct. Donc, on a eu quelques invités spéciaux dernièrement ici dans le kiosque. On avait Mark Davies aujourd'hui, Trevor Peters, ainsi que le grand Dan McClellan qui sont venus nous parler ce matin. Donc, si vous voulez revoir ces entrevues-là, vous pouvez réécouter le 3e bloc. Donc, retournez dans nos vidéos, dans les lives, puis vous pouvez réécouter tout ça. All right, so we had some cameos today. We had D-Mac coming in, and let's get Art. He's kind of shaking his head. Come on, a live interview post-game show. Ardo, you're shaking your head. You're doing good. You're second.
Yeah. If you didn't notice the back-to-back Brooklyns I did for 220.
Yeah, well, don't count, right? I didn't notice.
No,
right?
I don't.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments if you noticed.
Yeah, it was. I think the game plan right now is hold on for 4 more games and get till tomorrow.
So what are you seeing compared to last night? What are you throwing out?
I'm throwing the latitude. I tried the ghost for a bit. I started checking too early. Now I'm at the latitude. That's starting to hook early. So
let's go Artie speed, baby.
Might have to turn up the speed a little bit, I guess.
There you go. Let's go.
All right, thanks,
everyone.
Mark.
Yeah, thank you. Give a big shout out to Art Oliver. I know you got some fans out there somewhere in the world. Alejandro. Hey, Joe Nunes asks if you're behaving, Art. No warnings yet. For now, no warnings. Oh my God, that's a good one. Art wants to be a righty. I don't think so. He's bowling pretty good. The left looks okay. So, all right, we already got the switch. We got François Lavoie on our feature pair right now. We will go back to the original feature pair once everybody gets shoot up and ready to go there. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to keep it on Ethan, Aiden. We want to try to give the men and women as much attention as possible, so we will be going back to the feature pair. However, Ethan is going that way, so you should see him here in the next 2 games or so. But we'll try to keep him covered, give you a couple shots here before they start throwing some balls on the original feature pair. Ooh, stone 9 for Foster. Here's the fan favorite, Ethan Balanco, with the trusty purple hammer. He came here with the 1-ball bag or what? That's all he's throwing. Donc Ethan Balanco qui lance encore sa purple hammer. On dirait qu'il est venu ici avec un sac à une boule. Il joue avec ça pas mal sur tout. All right, we got action started back up on the feature pair. We'll see if we can't get some scores. Guillaume is still eating. We know that takes a long time. So let me go get that for everyone. Be right back. Okay, scores are now updated. Let's go check it out. So Mitch Hupe going around Taylor Maxner. Nick Blagojevic jumping up. Darren Alexander finally. What did he shoot? 180. He still jumped up. So what happened there? .172 for Francois. And what did Darren shoot? 227. So big jump there. All right, so right now the cut, 38.65, tied with William Burns. On the women's side, Lisa Morabito, 35.21. Mayen LaChapelle just a couple pins behind, tied with Sam Wong. Let's see the race for the youth team. So Ethan Balanco, wow. A little bit of a drop there. What did he shoot that game? 173. And that means that Mathis Blanchette, 227. There you go. Okay. Adam Jodoin, 204. He's been bowling pretty good. Steady. Puis Alex Garot, c'est comment que ça se passe? 2,25. Boy, 146, 160, la fin du bloc dernier. J'ai même pas vu ça. Aïe aïe. OK. Donc, on a une 70aine de quilles pour Alex pour remonter la pente. Puis après ça, c'est un peu serré. Mathis, il y a quand même beaucoup de quilles à reprendre pour aller chercher la médaille d'or. Cependant, je pense qu'il va être très content de sa performance là-dessus. Puis Mathis a la chance de côtoyer les top 12 et 60 quilles derrière. So about 60 pins behind of the cut for Mathis Blanchette. So still needs a pretty good block coming out of the gate. So again, buffabowling.com/live for all the scores. Bookmark that page and basically just refresh as the day progresses. So let me update the ticker on the bottom. How many make the team? 6. So again, 6 games today. I will just put the top 42 now on the ticker. And the top 18 for the women. There we go. Updated. Okay, so how many make the team? So the way that this works is they bowled 18 games so far. We have another 8 games to determine the top 12 that go into tomorrow's competition for another 6 games. And then we take the top 6 to make the national team. There are then 2 picks from the coach, at-large picks, to make the roster of 8 bowlers. Donc la façon que ça fonctionne, on a joué 18 parties, il reste 6 parties aujourd'hui. On va couper à 12. Ensuite, nous allons jouer un autre 6 parties demain pour déterminer notre top 6. Et ensuite, il y a, je vais dire, une pige au hasard. Non, pas une pige au hasard.
Une pige au hasard. Il va y avoir 2 sélections qui vont être faites parmi les joueurs qui voudront appliquer, mais enfin, c'est...
Ouais, faut que tu appliques.
C'est ça, donc ça va être...
Vas-tu appliquer?
Bon, je pourrais.
Laissez-nous savoir. Ben écoute, tu as quand même joué de 40 de moyenne la semaine passée.
Oui, c'est ça.
C'est une IQ Tour, ça, tu penses, pour François?
Pour François, je pourrais pas dire.
Je pense que oui. Ah, je me suis fait...
Demander au bureau. Alors, comme vous voyez, ce sont des longues journées ici qu'on passe pour les championnats canadiens. Imaginez-vous que dans le temps, c'était 12 parties. Bien là, vous allez me dire c'est la même chose, là, parce que nos compétiteurs jouent 12 parties par jour, mais c'était 12 parties pendant 4 jours qu'on pouvait jouer les premières fois que j'ai participé au championnat canadien. Alors, on a changé un petit peu la formule, je vous dirais, peut-être pour ressembler davantage à ce qu'on voit sur la scène internationale, c'est-à-dire des blocs plus courts et moins de parties. C'est souvent ça qu'on voit. Alors, pourquoi essayer de faire 48 parties lorsqu'en compétition internationale, on veut surtout voir qui est capable d'agir directement en moins de parties. Alors, c'est un peu à ça que ça ressemble actuellement. Pour l'instant, Éric, je ne sais pas quel huilage va être utilisé, mais je crois que c'est déjà décidé par contre. Alors, à suivre, peut-être qu'on va avoir l'information officielle un peu plus tard dans la journée. Madeleine Langlois, I don't know if you speak French or English, but your question was in English. What is the cutoff score for men? Let me refresh that. So 19 games. We need to work on the file there because you see that the cut is still at 42 for the men, which is not. It should be 12, and it should also be 12 for the ladies. And in 12th now, we have a tie with Travis Coley and William Burns with 38.65. And with the ladies, it's very close too. Lisa Morabito is 12 with 35.21. But just below her, there is Mayen Lachapelle and Samantha Howe with 35.14. So these 6 games, well, we could see a lot of changes within these 6 games this afternoon. On demandait dans la salle de discussion, ça ressemblait à quoi les coupures pour l'instant. Alors, il va falloir modifier le fichier parce que présentement, si vous allez sur le lien Lexer des résultats, vous allez voir que la coupure est encore à 42 chez les hommes et à 18 pour les femmes, alors que ça doit plutôt être 12. Présentement, chez les hommes, il y a égalité en 12e position. C'est Travis Coley et William Burns, deux Ontariens à 38,65 après 19 parties. Du côté des femmes, en 12e position, c'est Lisa Morabito à 35,21. Cependant, pas très loin derrière, il y a une égalité entre Mayen Lachapelle et Samantha Howe à 35,14. Et il y a d'autres pointages qui sont très, très près aussi de la coupure. Alors, on pourrait voir de la chaise musicale, j'ai envie de dire, cet après-midi avec les parties restantes. Et là, ça va très, très vite, étant donné que nous n'avons que 3 joueurs par paire d'allées. Effectivement, Anthony, ce matin, les pointages ont été très bas sur le 38 pieds. On n'a pas vu des scores de football, je vous dirais, comme ce fut le cas la première journée. Les réserves ont été cruciales. On ne le dira jamais assez, mais c'est plate un peu sur nos conditions maison. On ne pratique pas souvent nos réserves et quand on a des réserves, souvent ça va être des comptes de 9, des quilles de coin parce qu'on frappe la poche régulièrement. Alors on n'est pas habitué d'arriver à faire des réserves, des comptes de 7, de 6. des petits buckets là, qu'on va trouver sur chacun des côtés. Si je prends par exemple la gauche, avoir les quilles 3, 5 et 6 ou encore la droite, la 2, 4, 5. C'est pas des trucs qu'on voit très souvent à la maison, mais qu'on voit souvent ici. Alors, moins on les pratique à la maison, plus on a de difficultés parce qu'on en laisse beaucoup, des réserves comme ça. Et ça fait en sorte qu'on se gratte le coco beaucoup, beaucoup. So, I've seen your name, Brian Blanchette. Are you a relative of Mathis Blanchette? I mean, that's the question. And if you are, let us know who you are. Are you an uncle? I don't know. Uncle, cousin, something like this. And if you want to see Mathis, well, Mark is doing his magic. Mathis has 154 in the 7th frame, which is now 174 in the 8th frame and a spare. The kid is doing great.
Yep.
He had one bad moment, which was yesterday at the end of the first block. He was a little bit disappointed with his last game, but he kept his cool, and there he is. After an open frame, an ugly split in the first, he came back with a 4-bagger and 2 spares, 1 strike, 1 spare. So good job by Mathis. Et Jean-François, le père, confirme qu'il n'y a pas de parenté avec Brian. Cependant, il y a de la famille qui a immigré dans les années 1870 de la même région de Mathis. Alors, c'est pour ça qu'il y a peut-être des liens avec la fesse gauche du cousin de la droite, des fois. Compte de 8 s'en sort bien pour le jeune Mathis. On the ladies' side, you see Jennifer Bessana on your screen. She has been terrific this week so far, yesterday and today. She was entering this squad first. And I can tell you that she practiced a lot prior to the Canadian team trials. We saw a couple of videos that were shot by her husband, Tyler Loudon, at Kennedy Bowl in the greater Toronto area. So it's no surprise that she is doing that well this week. Yeah, Brian, this is what I was saying. So maybe that you are a far, 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 far cousin of Mathis and Jean-François Blanchette. Who knows? Here's a shot by François Lavoie, leaving the 10-pin. François needs some big number. He is 11th at this moment, and he trails by How many pins? Not too many. About 80 pins behind the cut. Below the cut, I should say. And knowing François, he can get these big numbers and climb the ladder. So Colleen, yes, after this block, this round, there will be a cut to 12. So the ladies are 18 at this moment. There are 42 men. They bowl 5 games, then 1 game of position round. Top 12 make it to the final tomorrow, the final round. Tomorrow will be 5 other games plus a position round. Then it will be all over except for the top 3, which will compete in a step ladder to determine who wins silver, bronze, silver, and gold. And the top seed tomorrow going into the step ladder will have to win only once to get the gold, and his or her opponent will have to beat the top seed twice to get the gold medal. And in just a couple of minutes, we will have new scores. Most of the competitors are entering their 10th frame at this moment. And coming, well, I was about to say coming back to 43 and 44, but there's no view on this. But William Burns will have a great game of 227. Bonjour Joe, ça va très bien, merci beaucoup. C'est la première fois, je pense, Joe, que tu interagis dans notre salle de discussion, alors bienvenue. Tu arrives au bon moment parce que nous sommes dans la première coupure, c'est la première ronde de coupure ici présentement. Alors le jeu s'en vient de plus en plus corsé, ça va être intéressant de voir comment les compétiteurs vont s'en sortir. Jetons un petit coup d'œil maintenant à la paire d'allées vedettes. Chez les femmes, à droite, Sarah Klassen est là. Sarah Klassen qui a obtenu le titre de joueuse de l'année au Canada, et avec raison, parce qu'elle a connu toute une saison collégiale universitaire aux États-Unis avec Wichita State University. Le coach Lewis n'avait que des bons mots au sujet de Sarah Klassen. Lorsque nous avons fait notre Mark et Magnet Show durant la pandémie. Et aussi, elle a eu un tournoi d'enfer pour le tournoi IBF qu'il y a eu l'année passée. Et c'était aux Émirats arabes unis, si je ne me trompe pas. Elle a joué dans les rondes de médailles très souvent. Elle a participé au Masters. Alors, je crois peut-être qu'elle est allée chercher une autre pièce d'équipement, quelque chose comme ça. Voilà, donc c'était peut-être plus un petit bris sur l'allée numéro 31. Voilà. Donc elle est de retour au boulier. She's back on the approach. Sarah Klassen, your female bowler of the year in Canada. As I was saying, she bowled fantastic. She had a fantastic year in the US with Wichita State University. Coach Lewis had very, very good words when describing the game of Sarah Klassen, and she also represented Canada at the World Championships. That was back in 2021 in the UAE. So good for her. It's good to see new people there. And I will be back later. I need to get some scores. Make sure to visit buffabowling.com/live to get all the results. There is a link. You click that link, you get to the results, and then you can also click your favorite bowler to see all the stats and the frame by frame. Alors, je vais quitter quelques minutes pour aller à la cueillette de résultats. N'oubliez pas d'aller sur le buffabowling.com/live. C'est là que vous allez trouver le lien pour accéder à la page Lexer et cliquez sur votre joueur préféré afin de voir les statistiques complètes de son tournoi. Merci beaucoup d'être à l'écoute.
Okay, I don't know if the magnet answered some of these questions, but I'll guess I'll give my take on it. So Colleen Insko, for the 7 and 8 pick, what cut do you have to make? None. You need to apply. It's an application process. So theoretically, you could even apply, and so could I. So did everyone get their magnet dose since he wasn't with us most of the morning? Hope everyone's good. All right, so switch to the pair. We got Maddie Calvert on the feature pair. Yeah, so they changed that rule. I think I was on the team when they did that, probably like 2011. And it's actually a good thing, in my opinion, because sometimes because of scheduling conflicts and also some of the players playing on the PBA tour, like I said, sometimes scheduling conflicts, whatnot, it enables the coaches to have access to those players that want to join the team. And as I said, there is the application process that you have to apply, and you then get picked or not. Yeah, Daryl Chilver saying that there's a good representation of college players here, especially on the women's side. That is true. Est-ce que je sais où est-ce que les championnats mondiaux vont être l'an prochain? Non, je ne crois pas. Il y a eu un petit changement au niveau de l'organisation de World Bowling. Donc, je ne sais pas encore. Je sais qu'il y a un tournoi junior qui s'en vient parce qu'ils sont venus me voir pour me dire que fallait qu'on commande les gilets avant la fin juin, si je m'abuse. Goots. Where is Goots anyways? Yeah, I'm hearing the wrenches now, so it doesn't look good. It's okay. They got some of the best guys here working on it. Hang on, I got it. What he's saying is that the guys that were there, they're supposed to go to the assembly.
Yeah. Oh. Well, why isn't he talking to those guys? Marky, should I move the camera? He lost that pair 31-32.
Okay, is the pair done?
Yeah, for a while. The table broke the chain.
Shit. So what are you doing? I know, but what are you doing? Are you going to move the bowlers or what?
We already did. They're all the way at the end.
Okay, so we lost the pair. Okay.
You want me to, for now, focus women and then later focus men? Left and right it? We got a dead pair now right there.
Okay, so we got a dead pair on 31-32, so that pair is now out of play. Great. Okay, so now we got to change the camera. Okay. Let me update the scores first, and we'll think of something. We'll do a split screen, okay? So we'll figure something out there. We'll get two cameras going, so we do a split screen, men and women. All right. Man, not making it easy on me this week, that's for sure. Scoring problems, and scoring was down this morning. That's not our problem, but still. Okay, so scores are updated, Guillaume? Yes, so hit the refresh button on your favorited link. And we shall now update the scores. scores are now updated on the ticker at the bottom of the screen. I will go now work on changing the camera angle for the women's feature pair. I'll be right back. Guillaume, they're all yours. Faut que j'aille changer la caméra. Les gens veulent de l'entertainment, donc j'ai pas le choix pour le peuple.
Ouais, pour le peuple. Vous l'avez peut-être remarqué, mais les années 31-32 chez les femmes ont brisé. Alors, on déplace, on les a déplacés dans le l'année, la 19-20. C'est pour ça qu'on laisse tomber pour l'instant notre caméra principale et nous sommes maintenant direct en avant de nous. C'est Jonathan, Shanley, Taylor Maxler. Sont devant nous et aussi sur l'approche à la 43, Connor Chaput. 3, 6, 9, 10, or 7. On va voir qu'est-ce qu'il y en a pour l'instant. Je sais que Taylor Maxler était en bonne position tantôt. Il est quatrième. Oh, il a bougé. Il a bougé troisième présentement. Là, il est en discussion avec Johnny Jones sur la 44 à savoir qui devait y aller en premier. Très bon départ pour Maxler avec des parties de 222 et 227, ce qui l'a propulsé au troisième rang derrière Graham Font, Mitch Huppé. Et c'est Art Oliver qui a écopé, il est maintenant quatrième au lieu d'être deuxième. Ça, c'est ce qu'on appelle manquer sa cible à gauche. Sur la 43, vous voyez Donald Hogg. Il habite maintenant aux États-Unis. Il a travaillé avec Frank Buffa pendant plusieurs années. Il a déménagé, toujours impliqué dans le monde des quilles grandement. Et il fera partie de l'équipe senior. On va avoir 2 représentants du Québec dans l'équipe senior. Et pour lui, dans le fond, c'était de venir, je pense, s'amuser un peu de renouer avec les compétitions canadiennes, représenter son pays. Il aura réussi, après plusieurs années d'absence, au championnat canadien. In 11, he's doing well right now with nose. And it's good for striking. On your left is now third. He had two really good games to start this round, but for the last two frames that I've seen him, he's been struggling a little bit to find the pocket. He went way left the previous frame, and this time he overcompensated. And he threw the ball way right, leaving a 6 count. He needs to cover the 1 and the 2 to get the spare. And he will not. He seems lost now. Whoops. I heard some bad words coming out of his mouth. Artwork by Mark. Remember that lane 32 and lane 33 down. So these guys were moved to 19 and 20. So with this little magic here, we can see some women's action as well as the men. Let's try something else. Est-ce que cette fois-ci c'est mieux? Est-ce que vous m'entendez? 1, 2, 1, 2. Est-ce que vous m'entendez? Can you hear me? Let me know. Est-ce que vous m'entendez? Allô, allô, allô? On m'entend pas. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two, test, test. 1, 2, test. Can you hear me? Est-ce que vous m'entendez ou vous ne m'entendez pas? 1, Un, deux, un, deux, un, deux, un, deux. Est-ce qu'on m'entend maintenant? Moi, je m'entends. Can you hear me? I can hear me now. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ben voilà, je suis de retour. All right, guys, sorry about that. I am not the one setting up our booth. It's Mark. Remember that I am just the voice of bowling, period. Okay, so I understand now that I have been talking all by myself for a few minutes, and I don't know what you picked and what you didn't pick, so who knows? Anyway, one thing is sure though, lane 31 and 32 broke down, so that's why Mark had to do a little bit of magic, cropping some of the men and some of the women to give you a great view and some actions for both genders. And this pair was moved to lane 19 and 20, so I hope that everything will look good with Lexer when this game is over and I can get the scores as it is supposed to. And I guess this is something you did not hear from me, but on lane 43 and 44, there is Donald Og. He is from La Belle Province, but he moved way, like many years ago, he moved to the US. He is still a bowler. He is still a bowler and he works in the bowling industry. He is well known and he decided this year to give it a shot. And guess what? He is a member of the senior team. And on your left, you see Jennifer Bessana. And I guess, once again, this is something you have not heard, that you didn't hear from me. So I'm not too surprised that Jennifer entered this squad sitting in first because she practiced a lot prior to the Canadian team trials. We saw a lot of little clips, little videos from Tyler Loudon at Kennedy Bowl in the Greater Toronto area. So good for her that all this hard work is paying off this week. À la gauche, on voit Jennifer Bessana. Elle a travaillé très fort durant les derniers mois avant d'arriver ici au championnat canadien. Alors, je ne suis pas vraiment surpris qu'elle est en première position, ou à tout le moins qu'elle a commencé cette ronde en première position. On a vu plusieurs vidéos de Tyler Loudon, son conjoint, qui jouaient ensemble à Kennedy Bowl, dans la grande région de Toronto. Alors, c'est là qu'on voit que les efforts payent fort. Et la mère de Mathis qui vient tout juste de passer, Caroline, avec un sourire jusqu'aux oreilles, c'est bon signe pour Mathis. Si vous vous demandiez qu'est-ce qui se passait avec lui. Et Frank, à côté de moi, confirme que Mathis joue très bien présentement. Il joue du bowling inspiré. Présentement, il est en deuxième position chez les juniors après 20 parties. Et on pourrait aussi aller voir, dans le fond, Alexandre Garot, parce que la semaine dernière, ou 2 semaines, ou il y a 2 semaines, je crois que c'est il y a 2 semaines, il y avait la qualification provinciale pour les championnats canadiens juniors. Et c'est Alexandre Garot qui avait eu le dessus sur Mathis Blanchette. Et là, je ne veux pas dire que c'est un petit peu plus difficile pour Alexandre. Ça va toujours bien. Il est en 32e position. Donc, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Il est 7e présentement. 7e avec quelques parties encore à jouer. On ne sait jamais qu'est-ce qui peut arriver. On pousse fort pour notre Québécois, Alexandre Garot. S'il peut remonter la pente et venir rejoindre Mathis, ça serait extraordinaire. j'imagine.
T'avais le mauvais de montée.
J'ai parlé seul, je pense, pendant un bon 5-10 minutes.
OK, je t'ai texté pourtant.
Ah. OK. N'oubliez pas que la coupure doit se faire à 12 cette ronde-ci. Cette partie est la troisième, il va en rester 2. Et après une partie, ce qu'on appelle la partie des positions, donc on va disposer les joueurs de la première position à la dernière position sur les allées. C'est comme ça que ça va se passer. La même chose pour les femmes. On garde le top 12. Disons que ça va moins faire mal un peu pour les femmes, étant donné qu'elles sont 18. Seulement 6 d'entre elles vont repartir à la maison, alors que chez les hommes, ça va faire mal. On coupe 30 hommes après cette ronde-ci. Don't forget that this is game number 3. And as soon as game number 5 is finished, there will be one more game, which we call position round. So we will assign the bowlers according to their according to the standings. So the best bowlers will be on the left, and the less better bowler will be on the right, on lane 60, and that will be something similar with the women. The cut will be tough for the men. 30 men will be cut, and only 6 ladies will go home. Some of the men have already started game number 4. No time to lose. I guess that they want to go sleep and be in good shape for tomorrow morning.
Thank you for the typo in the comments. It's the Canadian Trails.
Trails.
The team trails.
Well, it's a long and a winding road to get there. Eh?
Yeah.
So I guess you were right.
Yeah. I think some would like the trail to end sooner than later. It is now fixed. I can't believe we did the full stream this morning and no one caught it either. How's Darren Alexander doing? Okay. What did François shoot that game?
I have no clue. Sorry about that.
François Lavoie 602. So nothing crazy, but still plus.
Yeah, still working on it.
We had Karine Bouchard with the front 6 on the low end when I was front 7 with on the low end when I was there, but I heard that it was like Brooklyn through the face, strike, Brooklyn. So I was like, well, it looks good on paper, right?
When you don't know, it looks good.
Yeah. Okay, we're going quick here because only 3 prepare. Ça va vite. Ton fan club, Mathis. On vient de voir Mathis Blanchette.
Et Mathis, il a un grand sourire. Il est content, Mathis. C'est sa première fois. C'est le fun de le voir ici parce qu'on sait à quel point il est talentueux. Il y a des fois, quand on se présente dans un événement comme ça, qu'on sort de la maison, des fois c'est un peu intimidant. Ça peut être dérangeant. On peut sortir de sa zone de confort, mais pour l'instant, il fait ça comme un grand garçon. Un grand garçon de 6 pieds.
Mario Robitaille, 5,59. Donc, ça va. Membre de l'équipe canadienne senior.
Et oui, et Mark, je peux te dire qu'il était très émotif tantôt. Je l'ai
Ouais.
croisé, là, il était au téléphone, il avait les yeux rouges, les larmes à l'œil. Il y avait encore du trémolo dans sa voix. C'est le fun à voir, c'est le fun à entendre. C'est là qu'on voit que c'est un vrai passionné des quilles et qui s'en venait pas ici pour une partie de plaisir. Je vais vous quitter. De mon côté, on a des scores à aller récupérer. Ça va être mis à jour dans les prochaines minutes sur le buffabowling.com/live, L-I-V-E. Vous pouvez en profiter pour aller vous procurer un beau petit chandail aux couleurs Canada qu'on a fait en design spécial pour l'événement. Ils sont disponibles sur notre site internet dans la section des vêtements. Allez jeter un petit coup d'œil là-dessus. Marc, on n'avait pas un petit code promo pour la semaine?
Tiens, Guillaume, tu as de la job à faire. Là.
De la job à faire, oui, Eric. Eric, s'il y en a un qui suit, c'est bien Eric. Eric, je vais aller te faire ça dans les prochaines minutes. So I will go get some scores. Don't forget to go to buffabowling.com/live to get the link to get all the scores. And while being on our website, why not clicking apparel and get yourself one of our beautiful jersey. Hey, see this? The back is good. This one is a little bit old-fashioned with the fonts. And there is a there you go, Mark.
I can't find any more kits.
You're a stud. Canada. So if you want to get yours, it is possible. And there is also a code that you can enter when you check out.
Yes.
What
I
is the
love
code?
Magnet.
No.
No? It's not I love Magnet?
Well, if you type this, it will be free. Totally free.
Yeah, you're buying it.
But seriously, it's live, LIVECTT for Canadian Team Trials 2022. You enter this week only, and you get a 10% discount on everything that is in your cart. Alors, le code coupon, c'est Live, L-I-V-E, CTT pour Canadian Team Trials 2022. Live CTT 2022, ça vous donne 10% de rabais sur votre panier. C'est 7 semaines seulement, pas juste sur le chandail, mais sur tout. Allons à la chasse aux résultats.
All right, Guillaume, to update the scores. We'll find out what Marissa Naylor has got for you here in a little bit. We're on the high end of the house, so we can't really see too much of what's going on in regards to that. But speaking of Marissa Naylor, she is on off our feature pair. 31 and 32 has a major breakdown, so we did some cropping work here to keep them both on the same screen at the same time. Cody McMaster was leading at some point yesterday. We'll wait and see where she's at as soon as we get the score updates. Thank you, Chris. Let's just say it's the shirt, right? For those of you who don't know, Chris, the sprinkler, was at the Masters last week and had a really good performance. He cashed in his first PBA event, so really awesome. Donc si vous ne le savez pas, le sprinkler, Chris, qui est avec nous, ancien employé chez Buffa Distribution, a caché au Masters la semaine dernière. Donc félicitations. Pour ton premier tournoi professionnel, c'est quand même cool. Donc on commence la 4e game de 6 cet après-midi. J'espère que vous allez bien, que vous passez un bon fin d'après-midi. Puis merci d'être avec nous encore une fois. Mr. Matt Damon on our feature pair. How's he doing? I haven't even... He's been floating around the cut number. Yeesh, 21st. And he is a good 50 pins out. Actually, no, 100... 120 out of the cut. Let's see if Guillaume was able to update the scores. Not yet. Should be coming very shortly. Donc désolé pour l'image, nous avons un bris mécanique sur la 3132, c'est le mieux qu'on pouvait faire en ce moment avec une bonne qualité d'image. So really sorry about the layout that we got right now. We have a mechanical breakdown on 3132, and this is the best that we could do in the shortest amount of time, and also with the best connection quality. All right, we got scores updated, so head over to buffabowling.com/live to check out the scores. Travis Cawley now in the cut. Mathis Blanchette très près de faire la coupure. 34 quilles de la coupure pour les top 12. Ça va d'ailleurs très bien. On va aller voir qu'est-ce qui se passe ici. 2,20, 2,12. Ça va super bien de ce côté-là. Excellent. Il devrait y avoir 3 parties. On va faire un petit rafraîchissement. Bon, c'est ça. 2,27, 2,12, 211. Excellent. Du côté des juniors, Ethan Balanco is dropping in the standings for the youth team. This is not good. What's going on here? So we got 150, 170, 186 are his last 3 games, and $180 again. So not having the best of days today. Looking to turn this around here in the back 3 to cement his spot on the youth team. On the women's side, 20-pin gap here for, say, May-en-la-Chapelle to jump right in. And then about 100 pins for Christine Johnston. So a bit of a gap there on the men's side, on the women's side, excuse me. So again, tight race here for the youth team here. Blake Foster is making a late game move here. We need Jacob Emu about 70 pins back. And same with Alex Garot. Okay, so yeah, it's not finished on the youth boys side for certain. And everywhere else is pretty much done and done. Okay. Donc, on va regarder les juniors parce que ça commence à être chaud. All right, scores are now updated on the ticker on the bottom. Again, buffabowling.com/live for the Lexer scores. Once you're on there, please bookmark the page and you will be able to find it there. So, still over 100 pin gap between Mitch Hupe and Graham Fa. Art Oliver dropping a little bit here. What did Art Oliver shoot? 220, 170, 180. So Mitch is having a pretty good, 250, 240, 210. So Mitch is probably leading the squad with 710. Donc Mitch Huppé avec un bon début de la squad ici. Ça doit être lui qui mène avec 710. Allons voir. Et oui. Donc Mitch Huppé 710, Graham Fa 684, Austin Ducharme 675 et William Burton 657, Mathis Blanchette 650. Donc ça c'est les top 5 de la ronde présente. Et chez les femmes, nous avons Tiffany Griffith qui mène la charge. So Tiff is leading the squad on the women's side, 665. Miranda Panis, 655. Jennifer Bessana, 653. Sarah Claassen, 620. And Cody McMaster, 612. Rounding out the top 5 on the squad so far. Hi Deb, where do they bowl after making the teams? Not sure, however they did talk to me about going to a tournament, a youth tournament in June, and Daryl Chilvers says that they're going to Sweden in June. So the CTF was just talking to me about the uniforms, saying that we need them for June, so I guess that's the same thing. Ethan Balanco on her feature pair. Oof, stone 8 pin. Struggling a bit. Spare, spare, open, spare. needs to keep his head above the water. We got a couple of youth bowlers still looking to cement their place on the team. Regarde dans la fenêtre, Guillaume. Oh, Donnie Hogue, 8 in a row. Let's check it out. Ooh, front 8. Donald Hogue.
Donald! Ah, ça fait du bien, Marc. Joe Nunes, tantôt, nous parlait de Donald, qu'il l'a connu quand il était plus jeune, quand Joe a commencé à travailler pour les juniors.
OK.
Si on remonte un petit peu dans les commentaires.
Ouais, je l'avais vu, ouais.
Was a very good junior bowler in Montreal when I started in the youth committee. Very good junior bowler. Sorry for
I didn't know you were that old, Joe.
Or maybe Donald is too young.
Well, if Donald Hogue is in the seniors and Joe Nunes remembers that
but maybe
he was in the youth.
I don't know, maybe it's 50. 50
yeah,
and a
maybe,
half.
Yeah, 50 and a half.
Who knows?
But still. At what age did you start getting involved, Joe? You know, usually people get involved in their late 30s, so probably not the case for you, obviously.
And he's going for 9. Oh, trip 4! Donald! Quoi de neuf, docteur? I'm back, baby. Give it to me.
All right, honorable mention to one of our viewers, Coach Vatican, past head coach of Team Wichita State. My coach back, 17 years ago, Guillaume.
Ooh.
Oh boy. So he's here rooting on Sarah, Frankie, Mitch, Alicia, Sam, and obviously rooting us on, right? Coach V, thanks again for everything. Really appreciate it. Everything that you've done for the sport of bowling and for all of these kids that still have the guts to bowl. All right, let me set up a better camera angle for Donnie Hogue.
Anthony, je vais faire attention, mais je peux rien garantir. Je ne peux rien garantir. Si tu te fais prendre, ce n'est pas mon problème. Everyone at work, if you're at work and you're watching, be careful because I am getting pumped right now and you may get a warning by your employer. Just before I left to get some scores, Mark, we're saying that Karine Bouchard had a really good start with the front 6, even though there were a couple of messy strikes there, but she got a 265 game. So good for her. This will help her to stay up. Sorry. Oh, Alexandre Garot va peut-être en faire un chanceux aussi, mais non, ça n'a pas fonctionné. Alors, on attend avec impatience le 10e carreau de Donald. We are waiting impatiently to see Donald Hogue.
A or B?
Le voici, le voilà. Here he is. Donald, lane number 13. The moment is critical. Going for 10. Come on, 10 pin, get down! The 10 commandments for Donald Hogue. En français, vous aurez compris, il en a 10. Rien de moins. Le vétéran. Il est allé à la conquête des États-Unis. Il revient au pays en quête d'une victoire. Pour l'instant, c'est du bonus. Parce qu'il fait déjà partie de l'équipe canadienne senior. Il est sur l'approche. Pour le 11e. C'est parti. Est-ce que ça revient? Et le balayage! 11, Heaven 11. Ouh. Alors, 9e carreau, il a eu la quille 4 par en arrière. Il est arrivé un petit peu haut. Au 10e, la quille 10 s'est fait chancelante, mais il a tombé. Le 11e, il était mince. Sur l'approche pour le 12e. On y va pour une partie parfaite. Boom! Donald, the veteran, Hogue with a perfect game. Wow! Quel exploit du vétéran Donald Hogue! Partie parfaite! Sensationnel, le vétéran. Quelle belle démonstration de talent. Fantastique. Oui. Alors, ça lui fait 8,75 après 4. Il va certainement faire un bond de géant dans le classement. Qui sait, pourrait-il causer la surprise? So with this perfect game, Donald will certainly make a big jump in the standings. And look at the smile. This guy is happy.
Il était mon professeur en 1990. L'approche par moi, Frank.
Frank nous rappelle qu'en 1990, Donald perçait des boules avec Frank. C'était un employé. Alors, pouvez-vous imaginer 1990-2022, 32 ans plus tard, mesdames, messieurs. Quel exploit au championnat canadien, la 3e partie parfaite de la semaine. So that is the 3rd perfect game of the week. First one was by Austin Ducharme, and then Felicia Wong did a 300 as well, and now Donald in front of our camera. I think that he scheduled that. He was ready to perform live on TV. And his 10 frame look very easy.
That 10 pin from Jimu here Would have been nice. Oh boy, losing count. Come on. 218 could have been 229. And he is now chasing Ethan Balanco. What did Ethan shoot? Ethan's got 100 in the 7th on an open. So he might. What did Blake Foster shoot? Where's Blake? Anyhow, Ethan's making this very interesting for the youth team. Not being able to string many strikes. Seem like there's no more gas in the tank. Let's go see what he's got. He's stepping up on the approach here. Come on, kid.
Oh, there he is. Oh, trip
All
6.
right, he needs them all. Like, let's go. Get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, that's 100 after 7th frame.
Yeah.
With a strike in the 8th.
So this is a must strikeout situation for him to keep his positioning, right? If you stay close to 200, you know, chances are your opponent's not going to shoot 250 every game. But if you shoot 160s,
Uh-oh.
you know, not so much.
Mark, I'm going to leave you for a few minutes.
Just like the old Prestige days. Tony Bastone, we're going to put a Prestige logo on your grave. All you talk about is the Prestige League. Oh, man, love it.
So even though he's been in the United States for quite a few years, he still has a lot of fans.
He's got a
back
fan
home.
following here, yeah.
So good for him.
So Coach V keeps texting me here. He says, I wish I spoke French. I said, Coach, it's easy. You just need a French girlfriend and you're good to go. Right? It worked for me. There you go. Not sure Cindy would appreciate that, but...
Cindy.
Ça femme.
Oh, okay. Good.
All right. So we still have action on... our featured pair on the men's side. This is going to be the last game, and then we're going to stop for a couple minutes to reorganize for position round. Ethan, come on, kid. Ben Lalonde, 256 this game, very good. Kenton Schatz, the last man in, the cuts today at 42. Still struggling here. He's going to shoot 150 this game. 153. Artie. Hang on. Do you want me to fix it, Art? Okay, I need to go on ball fixing duty.
Says I can't get any scoring updates. Don't bother.
buffabowling.com/live. Click on the results. Keep repeating and repeating it and repeating it. It's on the screen. Do I need to make the font bigger, Del Ballard? Huh? It says scores, buffabowling.com/live. Hang on, eject. Ouais, OCD. Ok, moi je dois aller faire une réparation de boule. All right, everyone, we're going to get scores for you right now. Guillaume is working on it as we speak. Should see 22 games now for the women. Okay, let's go to that real quick. Okay, so now the scores. This is all done already for the women, so let's stick here for the top 12. So Sammy Howe, 7 pins out. Edelyn Bessana, a bit of a gap there, so about 40 pins and about 100 pins for the lead junior bowler, Mayen Lachapelle, to get in. So right now, it's still looking a little bit tight for Sammy, but still relatively close. We're going to wait for all the men to be done. There's still Darren Alexander on the high end in his 10th frame. Looks like he will shoot 2-0 something. Yeah, looks like he can shoot 237 from here. Okay, so yeah. So that's the story on the women here. All right, let's go back to the feature pair. Let's see what Ethan Balanco can finish with. Ooh, he can punch out for 154. That is not helping his cause right now. And it will shoot in the 140s here, not being able to double in the 10th. I don't know yet. They're not done yet. Yep. So Donnie Hogue going for another strike here. You might see him off screen there. Yeah, to your right. 13 in a row. Okay, looks like we're all done here, so we should get scores here in a second or two. All right, let us know down in the comments what do you guys think, what's going to happen. We got one game left, then position round. Who are you looking to see make the jump? You're looking for Matt Lewis, Metzes Blanchette, Who are you looking to make a big move going into the finals? Are you cheering on the men, the women? Let us know also maybe where you're from. Felicia Wong on the feature pair. Miranda Panis. Jonathan Shanley on our Tyler Loudon. And who's the third? Can't see. And on the women's side, we've got Felicia, Karine Bouchard, and Jill Fries. No, actually Karen is on the other pair. My bad. Joey O, how's it going, brother? Doing good? Need a co-anchor. I need a co-anchor.
Need a co-anchor? Damn. Let's do this.
All right, CTF Hall of Famer. That makes you sound old, brother.
I am old. You're catching up.
How many teams did we bowl together?
5 or 6.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
How many teams did you make?
I believe it's 20.
Boy,
20 combined.
that's a lot. I thought 9 was a lot for me, but I gave up quicker than you.
Every year I say I'm gonna give it up, but I don't.
Well, actually, this is like the first time in forever that you haven't even bowled this event. So
yeah, it's true.
This used to be your staple, right?
Yeah. Well, it's then I got in trouble from the wife. She wanted to bowl, and so we could make the team together. So maybe if I do, it's one more.
Okay.
If she's allowed to, if she can bowl and get time off.
What do you mean she's allowed to bowl?
No,
is she banned by CTF? What did you do?
I did not.
What did you do, Carrie?
She did nothing. No, it's just because of work and stuff. We're really busy, so depends how it goes next year. If she wants to, if she sweet talks me and makes me, some banana bread or something like that, maybe we're good to go. But
okay, here we go. Scores. Sorry to interrupt you, Joey. We are now updated on the website, so hit the refresh button on your Lexer page. Go to buffabowling.com/live. Hit the link. All right, so Travis Colley on the bubble, 18 pins behind Mathis Blanchette à 18 quilles de la cote. Ça joue bien là, Mathis. 869 for Mathis going into the last game here before the position round, so looking really good. Goots, about 50 back. What did he just come off of? 180, so buck 90, buck 80, buck 80. He's going to need some help here on the burn. How about Matt? Joey, these scores are not very big.
No, they're not.
Have you been watching a bit, or you just showed up?
No, I just got here. Just got here about 15, 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
I knew the previous years and stuff like that. I knew the LA pattern would be tough.
Right.
There wasn't a lot of big scores in the LA pattern.
Okay, so Darren Alexander decided to show up for the afternoon because this morning he was still sleeping. So really good to see. Frankie also doing really well here, so 170. We were joking because he had a little bit of a rough day, and then he shoots 203, and me and D-Mac went up to him and says, hey, you're going to get a 200 patch. CTF 200 patch. So,
we can get him one made up. That's not fine.
That's good.
That's okay, yeah.
Okay, it's interesting on the use side, so let's look at that. So 2176, 4276.
Long days.
I like to divide right away, right?
Long days, buddy, long days.
And Jimu getting closer here. He had a big game there, and Ethan Balanco is unfortunately, the ship is sinking. We
all know all it takes is one game, though.
Yeah. But Blake is now in the cut, and he hasn't been for most of the tournament.
Good for him.
So really good to see Blake there. And Mathis is closing in on Nicholas.
I see that. You can tell that it's been a long couple days because you can tell a lot of people. I've been walking around. It's like people are just like winded.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we see here Adam Jaudoin He just started bowling like a year and a half ago, I heard,
Oh, really?
like right before COVID.
Yeah.
And because I worked with him a little bit at Lucky 9 in BC when I went to do some clinics with JR Pro Shop.
Right.
And they were telling me, so you got to watch this kid. He's brand new to the game, and all of a sudden now he's sitting in third on the youth side.
Is he from BC?
Yeah, he's from BC. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Works the front counter.
Nice. Yeah. Do you know the girl? I think she's in the adult division. Her name's Bouchard. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Oh man, she throws the ball really good.
Yeah, really good.
Really good.
She went to school in Davenport University in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
She's product of the Montreal environment. Worked with my dad, worked with Brad and Tim at Juniors Pro Shop. So, yeah.
I watched her bowl yesterday in the short pattern. She threw pretty nice.
Yeah, she's got a really good game. All right, talking about Jacob Emu, you'll see him creep up on the right side of your screen here. He's got a 3-bagger to start.
4-pin.
4-pin?
Yeah. Hey, throws pretty good.
He's throwing a strong ball too. That looks like an obsession from here.
No, it looked like had a little bit of orange in it. Probably a storm ball. Oh, maybe you could.
No, that's an
speed.
No, that's an obsession.
Yeah.
I saw his bag a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
It has to be an obsession. Really odd because Donnie Hogue throwing a green emerald IQ to shoot 300, and this guy's throwing the strongest hammer ball in the bag. So, hey, what do we know?
Hey, we don't know.
We don't know nothing.
That's why we were back here. That's why we were back here watching guys like Lionel catching his breath.
He was on fire earlier because he was on the pair where the flip-flop was happening, and he was like, we're 4 frames behind. Okay. I was like, okay, Lionel, it's okay.
Yeah, Adam just missed that 4-pin.
No. 10 burpees.
10 burpees.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's nice actually to see the guys go. It's like nice to see Mitch here and Frankie and Graham. There's definitely a few other faces you don't see very often. So you got the itch, dude, anymore or no?
Hang on, I got to answer this question. Why have you not done split screen all day long? Because now we are forced to do a split screen since 31 and 32 is down. So kind of don't have a choice there. So
that's right. Sorry
for the maybe not as optimal viewing angle, but hey, it works. So what were you saying?
You got the itch? You got the itch? Come back.
I thought I was eligible this summer for the TAT, and I'm not. So it seems like they keep moving the goalpost. Because now it's 2011.
Oh, what is that, 10 years?
I guess it's like 10 or 11 years, yeah. So, like, you can't have been on a national team for, since 2011. So my last year was 2013.
Yeah. That's the craziest rule I've ever heard.
So, I don't know. I'm just like, God, I thought I was going to be eligible this year. And no. So, I actually was funny because I placed an order for 4 balls. Like, I own the company. I still have to place an order for balls. So, we got to follow procedure.
That's right.
And that's the way it is. So, and it's funny because we're buying a new drill press in the pro shop. And so there's a hole there in the shop. Like, if you remember, there's 2 drill presses.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to see our pro shop, Google Buffa Bowling, and there's actually a 360 view of the entire shop. You can walk through like a Google Maps.
Okay, yeah, like a tour, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So you'll see there's 2 drill presses, and there's a hole there. So what the guys did is they put the box of the balls that I wanted, they put it there in the hole, and that was about a month and a half ago.
Still sitting.
So this is like the joke is because we received the drill press, I think on Tuesday, they sent me a picture.
Right.
So the box will move from there and it will get closer to the drill press because the drill press will go into that hole.
Yeah.
So
time to make some dust. Yeah,
there you go.
Make dust.
So the balls got closer to the drill press because the drill press got closer to the balls.
Exactly.
So, a little bit backwards there. So yeah.
Your man Adam got a strike. Came back with a strike. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what ball that. You might be right.
No, Jacob, not Adam. Jacob.
Oh, Jacob. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Adam's the other kid on. Where's Adam? No, I don't see him.
Maybe down the far end.
Oh, he's on the feature pair. He's a top left A bowler.
Oh, okay.
We'll watch him. Another pesky two-hander.
Yeah.
Jacob Bowden saying hi to Joey in the
Jacob,
chat.
how are you? Hope married life is good.
So yeah, going back to the itch, I don't know. I miss the travel, the camaraderie,
Yeah.
and still being in the industry kind of allows me to still hang out with
Be in contact with everybody. Yeah.
a different kind of stress. Like I won't lie, the first couple of days are always stressful for us when we're doing this because you know it is technical and you're always, you know, just a lag spike away from the connection just going kaput. So
Right.
there is
Yeah.
always that as a worry. However, you know, there's a lot less emotion in what we do now versus out on the lanes.
It's true. Well, it's always good to have Magnet around because he always puts that excitement back here.
Right, that's it. So, but yeah, I miss the itch. I got the itch for maybe not the prep and everything because I was a big practicer and
Yeah.
I still spend a lot of time in the gym even today. So I don't know. Now with 2 kids, it's kind of like, okay, I still need to put in 3 hours of practice a day. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Family's always been important, and it always should be. But,
So speaking of Adam, what is that? A blower 710? No,
looks like
6-4-6. So through the face 4-6,
and
and not necessarily looking great. So 4 spares strike open.
yeah,
And Jimu going back to Jacob. Here,
Yeah.
let's get him on screen because this is a close race for the youth.
well, I'm pretty
Team.
sure he's passed him now.
So let's switch the screens here. So we'll get Jacob here on screen. So we see him there
Yeah.
not flirting with, but flipping his chamois. His triple sewn chamois. If you watched the JR Pro Shop video,
Right.
you would see it's 3 chamois sewn together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's overkill. I was like, what?
Oh, maybe it's somebody he has a routine.
Yeah.
Hey, if you have
And
routines, always
guaranteed
follow
he
'em.
didn't sew it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. All right, so 3-bagger, 9 whiff, 10 burpees, double.
Yep. This is a big.
I don't
this is a
think
big
he did the
shower here.
burpees in between strikes.
I don't think so either.
No.
He might not even know what a burpee is. That's a good shot.
Well, seeing his physique, no. I know someone that can help him out with that.
Well, if you put
And it's
me
not
on,
me.
If you put me on camera, I don't do them either. So.
No, I know. Yeah, he always used to pay the pig. I know.
Always.
Yeah.
Were you in Korea with her?
No, I've never been to Korea.
No.
No, you were
Yeah.
probably with Simino at that trip.
I was.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Big J, if you're watching, shout out.
Yes, Big J, miss you, buddy.
Donc, en compagnie de Joe Kayak, si vous ne savez pas c'est qui, vous ne suivez pas les quilles au Canada parce que c'est vraiment une icône ici. Au Canada, il disait quelque chose comme 14 fois équipe nationale. Non, plus de 20 fois qu'il disait qu'il était sur l'équipe nationale. Donc, un vétéran de ce monde. Puis, on regarde ce qui se passe au niveau des juniors parce que c'est quand même assez chaud. Puis Jacob Imo est en train de faire un gros move ici, triple, open, triple. On va voir qu'est-ce qui se passe de ce côté-là. On a aussi une autre grosse partie de Jordan Klassen. Spare open 6 d'affilée de Jordan Klassen. So let's look at Adam again. It's going to need some work. This feature pair, ball change for Adam, 2-8.
2-10?
2-8. Looks like 2-8. Hopefully it's not 2-8-10. 2-8.
2-8. Yeah.
So the feature pair has been a disaster. Like nobody's been bowling well on it.
Then you have Jacob going up there on a triple. How many pins was he behind him?
$22.
He's past him now.
Yep. So let's see if Adam picks this up.
Good spare.
Spare ball on the 2-8.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
Yeah. What's that line from Dodgeball? Interesting choice of strategy there,
Yeah.
Cotton? Yeah.
He might be the only. Well, I know one female who shoots spare balls at it, but
Well, we have our good friend Art Oliver in front of us, and the wheels fell off this game.
yes,
But he is in a good position to still make the top 6, or the top 12 in this case.
correct. Yes.
So I think he just needs to go out for a smoke and he'll be okay.
Well, we all know Art, so.
Yeah. That's why I'm joking about it. What do we get?
Jacob trips a 4, 6, 7, 10.
No.
4 bagger. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, he's sitting with my dad.
That gave him the old little low 5 action right there. Yeah.
Good
He's
times.
never a dull moment with Artie. Bowling good or bowling bad, he's always something funny with him.
He's bowling good.
He is bowling good. For a guy who hasn't bowled a lot.
Shout out to Katie. She looks great. Since her operation,
yes.
losing all that weight,
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah, she looks great.
Now we got to do the same thing to Art. Remember when Art was like 150 pounds soaking wet?
Yeah, we got some pictures we can show.
Yeah, from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
We'll blame Kraft Dinner, I guess. I don't know.
We
love you, Artie.
He looked so good back then, the birds didn't want to go near him either.
I guess they made calorie-free Marlboros back then. We could keep going all night.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of stories about Artie.
Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest thing about it, he's got a heart of gold, though.
Yeah, he
right,
does.
Artie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's got that ball raised up. You never know what's going to happen.
Boom! Okay, hey, speaking of Jacob, he is back on the lane here and looking to really make a dent in the youth team race here. Oh, that's got to go.
Yeah.
Oh, dead tug.
310.
Dead tug.
Yeah.
310. Baby split.
Jacob left a 3-6. Or Adam. Sorry, Adam. With a 3-6.
And I think they're both, or Jacob's going on that pair. Oh, no, it's position round next.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, they might be going using that pair, right?
Well,
How do they do it? Juniors and adults?
I think the leaders are going to go on the lead pair.
Right.
Yeah. For TV purposes, I think they might do that. I'm going to try to set up 2 cameras for better viewing pleasure.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see.
Oh, Adam chopped it. Chopped it spare.
And so did Jacob.
Yep. So right now, Jacob has 203 in the 9th. He's got a possible 233. And Adam has a possible 189.
So it looks like Miranda's going to shoot 150 this game. Doesn't look too good.
Well, I was down there. She started with a triple, I think. Double or a triple for sure.
Art, you're still 3rd, so I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Yeah.
But that's Artie for you.
Well, always worrying about
the black cloud.
Always.
If Coach V is still listening, that's the opposite of positive thinking and affirmations is Art Oliver.
That is so true.
If you look in the
true.
dictionary, the word affirmation, and you see it will say what's not synonym, but the opposite.
Anti-synonym or something like that, yeah.
Art Oliver.
Yeah.
What is the opposite of a synonym again? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah. Any grammar or English majors, let us know. Antonym, I think.
What's that say?
Does Joe plan to, oh wait, he's got to take off the glasses. Does Joe plan on bowling some PBA 50 events in the U.S.?
Yes, I do. I'm leaving for Florida in 2 weeks.
Florida?
Yep.
You're looking pasty there, brother. Antonym, you see I was right. Thank you, chat, for confirming how smart I am. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, Jimu with a strike in the 10th. Off camera. We're trying to keep close eye to that to see what's happening with.
So Jacob got a strike in the 10th. Adam got a strike in the 9th. So it's going to be close.
Well, Adam can shoot
189.
180. No,
189.
189. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That's why I wear glasses.
No, I was looking at the wrong score sheet. I was looking at the one below it.
Right.
That's true. You see, it says 120,
Yeah.
right?
It does say 120.
See?
Absolutely, you're right.
I do need new glasses, though. But then when I look at the price tag of the glasses I want to buy,
Yeah.
you know, I don't go cheap, so.
I know.
Okay.
Unless it's dinner time.
Yeah, definitely.
That looks like a good shot. Great shot.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Fist pump. Joe Kayak fist pump.
You're not getting a boom for me, though.
No, but he didn't have the strut on the way back. The Joey strut.
He doesn't have the roll
We
either.
know we know what that is, right? He's not throwing a purple rhino.
That's true, too. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Not a Rhino, a Rhino Pro.
Rhino Pro. Rhino Pro, yes.
Is that hardness surface testified for this event?
No.
What are your thoughts on that? We haven't really touched on it with the chat or anything, but I just think it's
I pretty much think it's
yeah. Well,
I think it's pretty much silly. You know? Like, I've had a bunch of people ask me about USB-Cs, and I know a couple of guys they've already used the equipment, and they've already led. So just let it keep going.
you're talking about Chris Burns, right?
No, there's a couple other guys before that. I know I don't know what Chris was using, so.
He said it in one of Darren Tang's vlogs. He was saying he threw a gem most of the time and a Trent 2, but he did also throw a couple shots with a Facebook.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do?
Well, the thing about it is, if you already started the tournament and though you didn't ban those, you shouldn't have to. You should just let it go. But
I agree with you.
yeah, you know
And especially an open championship like that, like we've all, okay, maybe not we've all bowled, but you know, you and I have both bowled that event. It's a very minute population that goes there for brackets and action and trying
Correct.
to get an eagle. Right?
Exactly. It's
Like-
time to get away to bowl and meet new friends.
That's it.
Like
Like when
moderate through everybody else.
you're
and have
crossing with, you know, the classified group. You're meeting new people. Like I remember when we bowled with the Canada Pants.
fun. Yeah.
And we finished third in the team event. We were bowling with a group of seniors from wherever, Wisconsin or something,
Yeah.
and averaging like 150, and
Exactly.
it was cool. You know?
Exactly. You know, they see you guys striking and stuff, and
Yeah.
they're biggest fans.
Well,
You know.
I shot 300 out of the gate the first game, and one guy came up to me. He's like, "That was awesome. It's the first time I've seen a perfect game."
Yeah.
So like,
So now he's got a
great.
friend. So next time he sees you, he says, "Oh, you remember me?" And
That's it.
you start talking for half an hour.
That's
so which
it.
is good.
Yeah, great.
You know, but yeah, this thing about I don't know. Somebody's going to be somebody. Somebody should lose their job. To be quite honest with you, that's my opinion.
Ooh, throwing shots fired.
Well, I give. I'm not sure if anybody watched the telecast when Simon won, but he got the trophy and stuff, and he had a little stare down with somebody.
Yep.
Yeah. So. But no, it's just and shout out to Simonson too, eh? Like, oh my God,
You threw
guy's
for the
incredible.
cheese there in the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what
God.
you want.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And I know he probably doesn't watch and everything else, but shout out to Norm Duke. If that was his last tournament, great career.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not either, but great career if it is.
I remember
One of the
watching
best.
him as a kid when he bowled on ABC. He was throwing a piranha
Right.
and just like absolutely wailing on it. And then the next week he's piping it up the gutter and like I'll never forget how much he was hooking that ball. Like to me
Yeah.
that was like the thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
And
he's-
I was like, Dad, I want a piranha.
right.
And I think whatever Christmas was around, and I opened up my bag, and
Is
my
it-
dad drilled me a piranha.
No, he even drilled it for you. That's
There you
even
go,
nice.
yeah. So what happened? I was like 12 years old. So every Saturday when we went to league, I was disappointed because I didn't get a new ball every Saturday. This is shenanigans, you know?
Yeah. That happened when you were 15 or 16. You get all 30, 40 balls.
No, that was, I'd say probably later in my 20s where it
Oh,
was
yeah?
just like
Ball after
just
ball after
ball
ball.
after ball after
Yeah.
ball. I actually was telling the guys because when we had the 4-lane training center, we would have a walker sometimes.
Right.
So what I would do is I would run it, and you would have a setting on it where you could say burn pair, so it basically does 6 lanes for you.
Right.
It was perfect because I set on lane 1, burn it, go from 1 to 4. I could go drill a ball, come back, and the lanes were done.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden, boom, we sell the lane walker, let's say to Leisure or whoever.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck with something I got to push, and I was so mad because I couldn't drill the ball. It was like first world problems, right?
Yeah.
So
You wasted 30, 40 minutes.
that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Ardio, smile, buddy.
Oh, hang on. I got to go do that for him too, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Bring it here.
Artie. Get the ball.
Thank you.
We're doing a bit of ball repair up here. Hey, Tommy, what's up?
Let me see if I could get G to come back. I know he's doing the position round thing, so not too sure.
Yeah, just reading some of the comments and stuff like that. Yeah. Anybody who leads a tournament PBA has to be beaten twice. I've always thought that it should be the way it should be. You know.
Yep.
I pretty much think that Duke's one of those fiery guys. I don't know if Simon would have beat him twice.
Oh, he had a
It's
good look.
possible,
He threw it
but-
bad in the ninth there. Like
Oh,
he kind of tugged it a little bit
they
in the
did.
ninth. Tommy Friedman, baby. I was expecting to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Shauna.
Justin, that's like the cottage crew, no?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for the invite to the cottage, by the way.
Hey, well, you don't need an invite. Door's always open. I'm not going to say this on TV, but my door's open from 8 till midnight.
Okay. Good to know.
Hi, Shauna.
I need a thumb, though, to fix this. Where'd he go? All right, so we're going to try to find out what's happening with the position round here. They're just finishing up here on the stream. Joey, I'm going to say thank you.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
Yeah, thanks
Always
for
a pleasure.
thanks for the insight, and
No
always great to see you.
Always great seeing you guys as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Hey.
I thought you were cooking dinner, Kerry. Come on. Let's
I'm
go.
cooking dinner.
Fire up the barbecue.
Yeah, the barbecue's in my car, hon. So,
The barbecue's in your car.
yeah, just barbecuing it.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
everybody who's watching, just give a shout out to Buffa and them and support them as much as you can. They do a great job for us.
Artie.
If you need any accessories, bowling balls, give Mark or Frank a call. They're great people. They do a great job for CTF.
Yep.
And,
Live CTT 2022. Get 10% off until tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, coupon code.
There you go.
Buy a shirt, buy a new ball.
If those guys you don't want to listen to Mark, listen to me. If they don't want to listen to me, go on the website.
There you go.
But
Awesome.
Mark, thanks very much again.
Yep, thank
guys
you,
did a
buddy.
great,
Good seeing
great
you.
job.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
See you,
Thanks,
bud.
guys.
All right, Joe Kayak, CTF Hall of Fame. I have a ball to go fix for someone, and I will be right back. We will wait for the position round to get started. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Bowlers, there will be a short delay while we tally the scores and get your names up on the scoreboards for the position round. It will be a 5-minute warm-up before we start.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, good. English and French. I'll make him speak French.
All right, gang. Yes, that is the coupon code Live CTT 2022. Thank you for the support. It's been great so far. We've been going through. Okay, Donnie Hogue. Hey. How's it going, brother?
It's good. How are you?
Okay, so for those of you who haven't been watching, what did you do? You did something pretty cool. Shot 300.
I did, yes.
Yeah, just move this a bit closer.
All right, thanks.
All right, good. All right, so we just saw Jacob Emu throw like an obsession solid, and you're using a Emerald IQ, just diligently floating it through the front and letting the lane bring it back. So tell us what you saw today, and what'd you end up with in the end? What's your final score?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, let's find out. So here we got it here. So 45.59. So yeah, about 100 pins out. So 300 again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll do the best we can.
All right. So shoeing on the the senior team's already done. Was that your objective, or what were you kind of thinking coming into to today?
Coming in, I was today it was just really about making the senior team, and then if I had a chance to make the top 12, then I'd go for it.
Yeah.
But I knew it was going to be a rough road,
right.
And then this morning was was definitely a gut check.
Awesome. So let's hang on. Let's just share the screen here with everyone, just to kind of see where you shot this beautiful 300, surrounded by a couple of two-team games. So what did you see when you went to the other pairs? Just a little bit more hang, a little bit more hold? What
the 218 game, I kept leaving. I was going for an all-spare game, and I struck out in the 10th. Your dad told me to get mad.
Okay.
And I couldn't because I'm Canadian, and we love donuts and we like being friendly. So I just moved.
Right.
I just moved 5 more left.
Okay.
And I said, well, let's just nice and smooth and use something weaker and see what happens.
So I have one last question before you go to practice. Are you going to drive another 6 hours to go back to Montreal to get some poutine before you go back to Ohio?
No.
No, okay.
I'm not. But I know you can go like to Loblaws and stuff and
you
can get a poutine mix.
No.
Where you can make the gravy.
Yeah, you could do that.
Jade Cote brought some to Youngstown, so everyone got a chance to try it.
Okay. I don't know. I can never really knock it out of the park doing it at home. So
yeah,
one of those things, like it's like pizza,
okay.
right?
You go to the restaurant, if you know the right people, you just tell them, look, this is how you make a proper poutine.
There you go.
So, but thank you very much.
Danny,
Sorry, my
great seeing you. Any shout-outs to anyone?
Everyone in the U.S., in Canada, all my buddies, and my wife, of course. Thank you for all your support.
All right. Awesome. We'll get in position round.
Thank you.
Another 3. Let's go.
All right.
Thanks, brother. Well, good. All right, Donald Hogue, 300 earlier we saw on the stream. Oh, wrong screen. Okay, so our feature pair again, since 31-32 is down, we will have to split the screen yet again. I'll see if I can get a better viewing angle during practice. However, go to buffabowling.com/live to get the scores here. I'll put them back up on the screen for everyone to see. And another thing that's very important to check out is going to be this youth boys race, as it is not yet complete. Jacob Emu, 22 pins out. Actually, I need to refresh my page here. Here we go. Okay. So, it didn't refresh my page, so here we go. Jacob Emu now in the cut. About 50 pins behind Adam Jodoin. Ethan Balanco now 40 pins behind Jacob Emu. And Blake Foster 40 pins behind Jacob Emu.
Bowlers, I'm going to turn the lanes on.
And about 100 pins for Alexandre Garot. Okay, donc il y a environ une centaine de quilles pour Alexandre Garot et pour les 2 autres concurrents. Pour l'équipe junior, une quarantaine de quilles chez les garçons. Donc ça risque d'être ça. Donc Mathis Blanchette, à son premier essai aux équipes canadiennes, va faire l'équipe junior. Félicitations pour ça. OK? Mais, il est aussi 12e dans le classement. Et à 9 quilles de Travis Colley. Et a vraiment besoin de mettre une bonne partie. Et quand je dis une bonne partie, ça ne veut pas dire un gros score. Ça veut dire jouer du bon bowling. Fermer ses carreaux et rester intelligent et faire des bons lancers. Donc, sur ce, bonne pratique. Combien de minutes? 5 minutes de pratique. Je vous laisse, Guillaume. Je vais aller faire un peu de technique pour essayer de voir si je peux avoir une meilleure prise de vue sur les caméras.
Rebonjour tout le monde. Hello again. Hi, everyone. I am back, proud to be back. And this time it went super fast. I'm really proud of what we did here, of what we accomplished. So this is the moment of truth for most of our bowlers here today. And yes, Ian, Justin, Kevin, you're right. It's live CTT 2022 to get a 10% discount on everything that you put into your cart when you go shopping online at buffabowling.com. À nouveau, pour la ronde des positions, on fonctionne de la même façon qu'on a fonctionné ce matin, c'est-à-dire les femmes débutent vers la droite Les meilleures femmes sont vers la droite et on s'en va tranquillement vers la fin du classement pour les allées de gauche, tandis que les hommes, les meilleurs classés débutent vers la gauche et ensuite on descend tranquillement le classement avec les allées jusqu'à l'allée 60. Toujours 3 joueurs par allée. Personne ne s'est désisté dans cette ronde-ci. Et présentement, Mathis est 12e pour ceux qui se le demandent. On a une personne Desrosiers qui est là. On a aussi François Lavoie. Donc, on va avoir plusieurs trucs à vous montrer durant cette ronde-ci, cette ronde d'une partie. We should be able to show you a lot of great bowling during this game. I'm pretty sure that Mark will do his magic by cropping, recropping, decropping, and having like the action for the ladies maybe on the left and action for the men on the right. This is my guess. I may be wrong. We will find out. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this practice session.
All right, tournament bowlers, our practice session has ended.
C'est parti tout le monde, dernière rencontre d'aujourd'hui en cette deuxième journée, 4e ronde des championnats canadiens. On commence avec les dames. Jennifer Bessana. Elle est première au classement. On le sait, l'équipe de Kennedy Bowl est en feu dans la salle de discussion. En feu, comme Jennifer, qui débute avec rien de moins qu'un abord. Et on le voit bien, Sarah Klassen est deuxième, Felicia Wong est troisième. Le bloc de 5 parties a été extrêmement difficile pour les filles. Alors, on va voir qu'est-ce que ça va donner ici. Est-ce qu'on va avoir des surprises, des remontées des fois? Mais je crois que ça va rester quand même assez semblable. Toutefois, il faut tout le temps garder un œil attentif sur la coupure, la bulle. On va voir qu'est-ce que ça va donner. Pour Sarah Klassen, le petit coup de fouet avec la main, la quille 10. Elle ne la digère pas, cette quille. So we start with the woman here. Jennifer Bessana is on fire. She got the strike. And I guess that the crowd at Kennedy Bowl is as on fire as she is. Sarah Klassen left a 10-pin here. And Felicia Wong, something weird, something special. It looks like 4 pins, the 2, 4, 9, and 10. Something like that. She got the spare. Beautiful. Sarah as well.
We also have Felicia's sister, Sam, who's on the bubble right now. 9 pins ahead of Sarah, Lisa Morabito.
And she is wearing the white skirt on the left. Don't be wrong, not the right, not the white skirt on the right.
Yeah, so we have Karine Bouchard sitting in 7th right now on the right side of your screen.
So she had a rough time during the first 5 games.
And here we have Jen Bessana, product of Jun Transporto.
Looking for a table for 2. Oh boy, that's a different table for 2. 7 and 10. 2 feet apart. No, 2 feet apart. 2 meters apart. There you go. Social distancing.
On va faire du va-et-vient ici, là, vu qu'on a plusieurs prises de vue. So we're going to do a little bit of back and forth everywhere since we've got a bunch of different camera angles. So let's check that out.
Et l'action que vous avez vue, c'était l'action de Graham Fa, le premier champion PBA canadien. Il avait fait ça comme un grand au Players Championship, si je me souviens bien. Il a réussi là-bas. Une autre star de la PBA, Mitch Huppé, qui est là, de Winnipeg. So big strike to start with Graham Fa. And Mitch Huppé is on the approach. We have a look here at François Lavoie. He doesn't seem really happy, or he is thinking about another strategy.
So we see Nick Blagojevic, who's probably going to lead the charge on the youth. Spare strike. Okay, then we have Mathis Blanchette avec les 3 premiers abats. Très bon.
Il doit avoir de la vague dans le bas du fleuve.
On retourne aux femmes. Back to the women for the cut there. We're going to be bouncing around back and forth. We got quite a bit going on here.
And this was Tiffany Griffith. I think that she led the first block. She bowled really well. And she made a comeback.
Yeah, and she's sitting now in 10th. So needs to keep on the pressure here. Okay, so
Samantha, Felicia's sister. Big strike here, just like the good old days for Samantha Wong, Samantha Howe. And Jill Freeze also, she bowled extremely well last year. She was named Bowler of the Year, female bowler, Senior Bowler of the Year. She is one of our greats in Canada. François got a spare, and Mathis is back on lane 40.
Donc Mathis de retour à l'allée. Oh, on veut twister un peu. Oui. Bon call, Magnet. Merci.
Just like that. Austin Ducharme had a good start with 3 in a row. Left the 2-pin, got the spare, hard and straight. So unless we have a surprise with
Ouh! 4 d'affilée pour Mathis Blanchette.
Donc c'est les 4 As.
Incroyable. Sa première épreuve canadienne, fait l'équipe junior garantie. Maintenant, essaye de tailler sa place.
En grande finale.
En grande finale, avec une grosse partie ici. Guillaume, il pourrait même surpasser son idole, François Lavoie.
Wow.
C'est quand même 70 quilles de différence.
Exact. Et présentement, il y a 21 points de priorité pour Mathis.
Oui. On va essayer de passer un peu de temps sur les juniors, vu que c'est un peu tight là, pour eux.
François revient. Le lapin, non. Le lapin a oublié sa carotte. La 10 est restée là.
Where's Jacob bowling?
Well, there's Travis right here in front of us. And Travis with Mathis, there is something going on here. Not too many pins behind Travis, but rough start with a strike, a spare, and 2 splits, back-to-back split.
Let me get some action here of the youth race. That they are a little bit further down here. So let's check that out. So we got Jacob Emu, who is currently in fourth by 40 pins over Ethan Balanco. So
and he's got
3-bagger, 3 to start. And Ethan, open strike, spare strike. So Jacob putting on the pressure. Through the face, leaves just a 6-pin. Okay.
Really good count on this one.
Let's go also to our good friend Adam here. Sorry for the panning and whatever. This is a low budget time here at Buffa.
Adam is third. And he is clean right now after
and he's
3 frames.
50 ahead of Jacob. So he only started bowling like 2-3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So really,
he learned fast.
Really cool. Yeah, for sure. OK. On retourne à Mathis.
Mathis en quête du 5e. C'est fait. Il est 5 heures. Paris s'éveille du côté de Blanchette.
OK, let's go see the leaders on the women's side. Not much going on there. Sarah Klassen's trying to stay clean. I would like to see you, Guillaume, with those pigtails.
Pigtails?
Yeah.
Why not? One day. So what about Jen now? Yeah.
7 pins. Okay.
7
We're
pin
doing
for
our
Jennifer.
best to bounce around. I know that the youth race is something, also the top 12. Donc on sait que les juniors c'est important, mais le top 12 aussi.
Felicia Wong. Oh, wow! On a manqué ça à l'écran, mais la 9,
la 8,
la 8. Elle n'a pas bougé d'un poil.
Stone 8 for Austin Ducharme, sitting in 10th right now.
He can't believe what happened there.
Mathis going for 6. Mathis Blanchette pour 6. Pour tailler sa place dans les 12 premiers.
Voyons voir Mathis le lancer. Ça semble bon encore. Oh, ça se bouscule.
Oh!
Boom! Come on, la 7! Sur le dos. Marc, tu nous amènes où présentement chez les femmes? Toujours Sarah Klassen.
On va retourner voir la coupure de 12 ici pour les femmes. Donc, Samantha Howe avec 9 quilles d'avance sur Lisa.
Morabito.
Okay, we're going to go back to the youth with Jacob.
Jacob Emu. 3 strikes, 9 spare, 79 in the third. And for Travis, this is going really bad. We see his face, he's not happy. Jacob, bing, bang, boom! Strike for Jacob. Just for this performance, he deserves his own YouTube channel. Forget about JR Pro Shop. Let's start J. Emu videos.
All right. So Adam staying clean. Looks like that's going to be it for the youth team. I don't see, they're bowling a really good game.
That's right.
And I don't see the other guys catching up to him, unfortunately. Ethan's a little bit further back, and all he has is 2 strikes and 6 frames and no doubles. 9 again here, unfortunately. Oh, on va voir Mathis pour 7.
Click, click. Ouais, okay,
Yep.
good.
So let's see Mathis for 7 in a row.
The rookie, first year here at the Canadian Team Trials. Look at this ball. Unbelievable lucky 7.
And that's the pair that Donald Hogue shot 300.
So that's a special pair.
Okay, what else we got here? Let's go to the women's cut.
And we know that Mathis can do perfect games. He's not afraid of that. He is Mr. Perfect Game in Rimouski.
Une petite parfaite pour Rimouski.
Pourquoi pas? Il va y avoir des vagues sur le fleuve à Rimouski. Je vous en passe un papier. Jacob Emu. Back on lane 47. What a great shot he has today. Very different than what we saw earlier. The confidence is back.
Oh, 3-6-10 for Adam. Austin Ducharme. Oh, through the face, strike.
And Mathis is already back on the approach.
Et Mathis de retour sur l'approche pour son 8e consécutif.
How is Jordan Jung doing this game? Do we know? He is right there. So Jordan Jung is
124 in the 6th on a strike.
That's right.
So
Mathis 4-8. Ocho MB. Quelle façon, Marc, de terminer cette journée pour Blanchette. Incroyable!
Des gros scores aussi sur la première paire. So big scores on the first pair
Avec
for the men.
Grandfa s'en va pour un 6e ou 7e abat consécutif. Ça ne sera pas le cas sur le nez. Et Mitch Huppé aussi, ça va très bien. Par contre, pour Taylor Maxner, c'est l'hécatombe en ce moment. 128 au 7e avec réserve au 8. Pour François, c'est malheureux, mais c'est une dure journée au bureau. Du côté de la coupure chez les femmes, il semble y avoir une femme que je vois sur le tableau de pointage avec 4 abats, réserve 4 abats. Marc, corrige-moi si je me trompe. Mais ça semble être très, très bon pour l'instant. Peut-être verrons-nous une surprise et cette quilleuse dont nous ignorons. Ah, c'était Moses. On vient de la voir partir. Elle a réussi un autre abat ici. Marc, on n'aura pas le choix de retourner voir Mathis. Il est en préparation sur l'allée 40. Il attend qu'Austin Ducharme parte et il devra attendre un petit peu plus parce que Nicolas Blagojevic a décidé d'y aller.
Ce qui est une bonne chose parce qu'il suit le rythme d'un double jump.
Exact. Alors, le voici.
Que tu connais d'ailleurs très bien, right?
Ben oui.
Donc Mathis pour...
Il semble très, très calme, le jeune Blanchette. C'est parti pour 9! Oh!
2-8-10.
Malheureusement, 2-8-10, unfortunately. But what a run for Blanchette!
OK, je vais aller voir pour les femmes qu'est-ce qui se passe.
D'accord. Envoie... Oh. Donc, Marc est parti. Là, je suis nerveux. Habituellement, c'est pas moi qui s'occupe des caméras. Mais là, je vais devoir le faire. Donc, vous avez vu, là, on l'a vu sur cette allée. Là, présentement, c'est Lynn Gauthier. Lynn Gauthier sur une série d'abats, elle aussi. Lynn is also having a string of strikes here, looking for 5 in a row. No, 10 pin, stupid 10. Get out of the way, 10 pin. Come on. So let's have a look here at the 3 leaders for the men. Taylor Maxner on deck. Graham Fall. Strike for Maxner. He's got 3 now, 2 in the 10th. One more ball. What about the lefty? No, 10 pin standing. So that's a 2:32 game for the leader, Graham Fall.
Okay, so on the women's side, we've got...
Oh, so that's Samantha Howe with this string of strikes.
No, it's Tiffany Griffith.
It's Tiffany?
Yeah, Tiffany
Okay.
and Lynn. So Tiffany, yeah. So Tiff is Tiff is in soft. She's having an absolutely great game. And then on the other side, we have Jill Freeze. That's right now like on a 180 pace.
So Tiffany Griffith is on your left, the far left.
Yep.
She already has 1 in the 10th.
Donc Mathis Blanchette 2,51. Ça devrait être assez pour faire le top 12.
Oh, j'en suis persuadé,
Très
Marc.
facilement. Retournons à Jacob.
On va peut-être regarder juste avant, voir Mitch Huppé qui est sur une longue série d'abats, double carreau ouvert, et là, ça se poursuit en abat pour lui. Effectivement, possibilité de 264 pour le Manitobain. Possibility of 264 for Mitch Huppé. He started with a double, a split, and now he is accumulating. Oh my gosh. Well, he is piling strikes and strikes and strikes. There you go.
All right, good sighting here. Doing good. 256 possible. Where does that put him? So Goots needs a big game, and he needs to leapfrog someone. However, Austin Ducharme, 212. He will not get around Austin.
Wow.
Because Austin was 120 ahead. And Francois and Mathis both have 230. Well,
No. Look at Francois. Big, ugly split. The 3, the 4, the 6, the 7, the 10.
Okay, hang on.
I'm stopping there.
But Francois is 120 in front of Goots. So Francois is safe with 190 because Goots can only shoot 256.
Oh! Almost got the spare. Pratiquement la réserve. Ça lui donne donc 204. 47 points pour Mathis. Est-ce qu'on va s'approcher suffisamment? Non. Alors, François va rester en avant de Mathis. Mais Mathis, disons-le, s'approche dangereusement du double champion du US Open.
Darren Alexander.
Et on a vu la frustration d'ailleurs de François. Ça ne fait pas son affaire et on le comprend très bien.
Okay. Looks like the duo from BC will be making the youth team. The JR Pro Shop boys and Adam and Jimu.
So without a great performance by Mathis, Christopher Goots could have been able to be in the top 12.
Okay, let's see if here for the women. So we've got
240,
214, 268,
68,
215. So
Okay.
214 was Sam. Where's Lisa? Lisa was on the off pair there. I would have to go check and see what's up with that. So Jill Freeze, 190.2020 on the pair ahead of that. So all we need to check for is Edelyn, Bessana, and Lisa. I'm going to go check.
Alors, chez les femmes, ici, c'est pratiquement terminé. On peut peut-être aller voir quelques images de notre trio. Ladies are almost done. Et en terminant tout ça, on va parler d'ailleurs à Mathis. Mathis, installe-toi. Bienvenue, Mathis, dans le studio Buffa.
Salut.
Salut, approche un petit peu ton micro qu'on t'entende bien. Merci. Alors, Mathis, il y a une vague sur le fleuve, dans les environs de Rimouski. Il y a beaucoup d'amour sur Internet pour toi. Il y a beaucoup de gens qui te suivent. D'abord, comment te sens-tu de recevoir cet amour-là cette semaine pour le championnat?
Ça fait toujours plaisir. Ça m'émeut un peu, là. Je pensais pas me rendre ici aujourd'hui. Je pensais pas faire le top 12, mais je travaille fort jusqu'à la fin pour me rendre là.
Ça a été quoi la clé pour toi jusqu'à présent? Est-ce que ça a plus été une question mentale? Est-ce que ça a plus été sur les allées que tu as fait les bons changements, que tu avais une confiance? Qu'est-ce qui te permet d'être là présentement, selon toi?
Les ajustements que j'ai faits avec mes positions de main, les choix de boule que j'ai faits. J'ai donné plus d'angle à la fin pour avoir une meilleure réaction, puis ça a porté fruit.
OK. Est-ce qu'il y a un huilage que tu as préféré peut-être plus qu'un autre?
Voilà, London.
Félicitations, Kit.
Merci.
Le London, ça a été ton huilage de choix. Excellent. Et là, tu voulais y aller en finale. On t'a vu commencer avec des abats n'en plus finir. Comment c'est, tu sais, on le sait à la maison, pour ceux qui regardent Facebook, là, on voit Mathis faire des parties parfaites tous les jours, pratiquement. Mais en tout cas, je fais peut-être des blagues avec ça. Est-ce que ici, tu es un petit peu nerveux? Commençais-tu à sentir une certaine nervosité ou c'était comme à la maison?
C'est sûr que c'est pas mal plus stressant. C'est un gros événement, puis plusieurs bons joueurs autour, c'est vraiment plus de pression.
Excellent. Et puis, dans le fond, là, tu es officiellement qualifié pour l'équipe junior. Ouais. Comment tu te sens? Comment tu vis ça, là?
Ben,
tu le réalises-tu?
Pas vraiment, non. Ça a toujours comme été un rêve, puis ça se réalise aujourd'hui. C'est vraiment le fun. Là.
Alors, à la maison, continuez de suivre Mathis, continuez de nous suivre. Et regarde ici, tu as un beau message de la part d'Alexandre Fortin de Clermont. Bravo Mathis, ce n'est qu'un début pour ce jeune joueur avec un talent naturel hors du commun. Je te dirais, c'est beau avoir un talent naturel, mais il faut rester terre à terre et ça, tu le fais très très bien. Continue ton chemin, on va te supporter jusqu'au bout, peu importe c'est quoi tu fais. On est super fiers de toi. Merci Mathis.
Ben, merci beaucoup.
Bonne continuité.
Salut.
Alors, c'était Mathis Blanchet qui était avec nous. So it was Mathis Blanchet that was with us for a couple of questions. First time being here, he does not believe what is happening right now for him. First time on Team Canada. He didn't think that he would made it this far, but he succeeded. The key to get there was his end position, the way he played the lane to make sure to get the ball hook at the right place, at the right, everywhere. There is a lot of love for Mathis Blanchet at this moment. Et on dit bonjour à la gang de JR Pro Shop.
Yes.
Oh, boo! JR Pro Shop. Hey, you get a discount. You get a discount. What is the code? The code? Yeah, to get a discount.
Barks, 10% off.
10% off. Jungo Barks. Okay? So.
Hello, good sir.
Hey, Jimu, you're making the team. Hey, get this on your.
Okay, will do. Adam will see. Hello.
Hey, hello. So I will ask a few questions to you right after. So Jimu,
yes.
First experience here at the Canadian Team Trials.
Yeah.
And you make the team. First comments.
It was amazing. A great experience nonetheless, and I'm really happy about how I bowled and grinded through the games when it got tough.
How much did you learn from this video that you shot with Mark?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, about like preparing for the tournament.
He was
and stuff
so
like that.
good. From spare practice to mental game to physical game, I used what he taught me. I got a notebook, I got everything right, extra standing pads, and honestly, everything was good. I didn't use the standing pads, but if you haven't seen that video, check out JR Pro Shop. We talk about tourney prep, Mark Buffa, Jimu. It was really good.
Excellent.
It's nice to meet you, too.
Yeah. So we're proud of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for everything you do.
Thank you.
On camera and behind the camera with JR. You're doing really well. Your YouTube channel is going skyrocket. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Thank you.
You do really good for the sport of bowling. We thank you a lot, and we wish you the best of success with Team Canada.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
the
welcome.
Best. All right. Peace out. Watch JR Pro Shop and Buffa Bowling.
Of course, Buffa Bowling. Et nous sommes maintenant en compagnie de Adam. How do you pronounce your last name?
Jodwin.
Jodwin?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you speak any French?
No.
No, shoot. Okay. So we'll do it in English. Adam, I heard that you've been bowling for how many years? 2, 3, 4?
6.
Not that much. 6 years.
Yeah.
So where did you get this passion for bowling?
It started off with like a birthday party, and then it was like during the summer they had like a deal of like free bowling and stuff for kids.
Yeah, kids bowl free.
So I would just always go, and that's how it started. I got introduced to a league, and that's really it. Just a lot of practice.
And where do you bowl?
Lucky 9 Lanes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you are from BC as well.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you're
with,
part of
JR Pro Shop.
Sorry? Yeah, JR Pro Shop as well. So you're one of the gang. So you have great coaches, great equipment,
yeah.
And you have great lanes as well to practice. So you see people, you can be as passionate as this man just by going for a birthday party at the lanes. And what was the hardest coming here during, the CTT?
The hardest?
Yeah, the hardest.
The hardest.
Yeah, the hardest. Because when you come here, you have no idea. It's completely different than what you are used to do at home.
Yeah, it's mainly just like the approaches. Because like here, it's like super slippery.
Okay.
Well, like at home, it's like super sticky and stuff. So that was like a weird thing to adapt to. But mainly like LA, I just wanted to grind through it. I was like the hardest pattern out of all of them, and I did pretty well in it. So I was just trying to get like 2-0s, trying to clean my frames as much as possible, but that's really it.
And just curious, did you start bowling two-handed? Or did you start first with
I started
the
with
traditionals?
one hand first,
Okay.
and then I switched to 2 hands.
And why? Out of curiosity?
So the main reason is like after juniors, I was just like messing around with like 2 hands and stuff. and I ended up like shooting my high game at the time, which was like 202, and my mom just made me switch over to it, so I just stuck to it this whole time.
Excellent. So congratulations. It's great to see like a new face like yours, like Jimu and Matisse. So fresh. So yeah, fresh blood on the team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We all wish you the very best.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Oh, Felicia Wong. Hi, Felicia. On n'arrête pas, on n'arrête pas. Je vais peut-être vous traduire un tout petit peu en français, mais ça roule ici. Est-ce que tu es là, Felicia? Oui, parfait. Tu m'entends bien? Can you hear me well?
I can, yeah.
Fantastic. Felicia, you started the tournament really good. What was it, the third, fourth game that you shot a perfect game?
5.
The
Game,
fifth.
yeah, the 5th game.
The 5th game.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I'm really sorry, but I wasn't there to watch.
It's okay.
Hi,
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So
You were busy.
how was it to shoot a perfect game at this tournament?
Oh, you know, I've never done it before. And so it was actually, I've never had a 300 on a sports shot. And so it was actually a little bit, it's been a while since I bowled a 300 with COVID and everything. So it was kind of like nervous and shaky.
And you were able to get over this,
Yeah.
stay focused in
Take
the
your
moment.
time, focus on the process,
Mhm.
count your steps, keep it simple, be like super simple.
Great, as usual, because we know how you can bowl.
Well,
And now, you will be bowling tomorrow.
I will be.
What is the plan?
So London, no, we're on LA tomorrow. It's the toughest pattern for sure. So the
So
plan
was it the pattern that you bowled
this morning.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Exactly. So the plan is keep it in front of you,
Hit the pocket.
hit the pocket, make good shots,
Leave good counts.
leave good counts. I had a lot of splits this morning, like
Whoa.
3 a game almost, right? So get better ball motion, probably roll it more
Okay.
as much as possible, and then just make your spares.
So
Hit the pocket, make your spares.
Okay, so you still have like a new strategy, like a plan B already compared to what you did this morning.
Yeah, so the UC3 looked really good to start, and then it got a little squirrely. I thought it would be there because I'm the only lefty.
In the
but
field?
In the field for the women.
Oh boy.
Especially in the top 18, so I'm the only lefty, and then...
So you have to find it.
Well, I found it early, but then I moved to the next pair, and it was not there.
Oh, okay.
So I shot a 160 with a lot of splits, and so I had to completely change game plan, go to reactive, move in. Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa, that's my fault.
Yeah. So so it's interesting. The pair-to-pair here is really tricky. So you've got to listen to the lane, what it's telling you, read your ball motion.
And not be
And-
afraid to make a change, to make a
And
move.
make big changes. Make big changes, right? And sometimes it's one ball on one lane and one ball on another lane, right? Just read what it's telling you and make good shots.
And we know that the Canadian Team Trials is a family event for you. Your
It
mom
is.
was playing.
It is.
Sam was playing as well.
Yes.
How did they do?
I think Sam just finished in the top
Ooh,
12.
She made it.
She made it. She made it. She bowled a good game. She kept it clean the last game, and she made it.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent. And your mom had some troubles, I
She
think,
had some
this
trouble.
year.
She struggled a bit, so it was a rough one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we just can't wait to see you bowl tomorrow. Best of success.
Thank you.
Keep making us proud everywhere you go.
Appreciate it.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Just do your best.
Yeah, do your best. We trust you. I trust you.
Wait, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Jen's next.
Who?
Jen, get over here. Hi. Go to talk to your fans.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Hop. Jennifer Bessana with me today. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
Hi. See this? First place, leader. How do you
Yes.
feel?
Pretty good. Very good, actually. The first day was, honestly, I felt good, and then we had that break, and I just felt so lost. I really did. But then today I came in with a new game plan,
And apparently it worked well.
Oh, very well. I kind of just decided to listen to the lanes instead, and it really worked out for me. I set very high goals for myself this year, and it's showing right now, so very proud of that.
It is paying off. And
yes.
You know, when you were playing, I was saying to the people watching at home that I think that you took the time during the pandemic, and as soon as the bowling centers reopened, you were there, you practiced hard. We saw some videos of you shot by Tyler, your husband? Fiance, okay. Yeah. And also your kid would give some great comment.
Oh yeah, yes, that video, yep.
Yeah, it would be nice here. He would do a great job. So, no, but more seriously, you were there, you were focused, working on the right things, correct?
Correct. So I actually spent the pandemic actually working on more mental things and more just ball knowledge.
Okay.
Just kind of understanding equipment, lane patterns and all that stuff, watching videos and whatnot. And once the bowling alleys opened, I kind of just applied what I learned and try to work it into my game.
Excellent. And tomorrow, it looks like it's the hardest pattern that you've bowled this week.
Yes.
And this will be the pattern in play tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking to? Are you thinking of doing things differently than what you did this morning? Or same game plan?
Kind of the same game plan. Somewhere to start off where I was today, and just honestly listen to the lanes. If I feel like it's not working, then change. Or if I feel like I'm forcing an area, move. So that's basically what it is today. Just the past couple of days, just listen to yourself, listen to the lanes, and don't doubt it.
Very good. So we wish you the best of success. Keep bowling well. Stay focused, stay in the moment. Everything will go right.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Jennifer, for being here. You. Take care. Good evening. Sleep well.
I will. Thank you.
On va inviter une autre personne. On vous a donné beaucoup d'anglais présentement et ça va être, vous le comprendrez, difficile à traduire. Mais pour les gens qui sont à la maison, j'aimerais inviter au studio Buffa ici, nul autre que Mario Robitaille. Et j'essaie de le chercher. Mario, il a terminé finalement au 41e rang total. Tu peux mettre ici les écouteurs, Mario. 41e rang total, mais... Pardon? Comme tu le sens, sois à l'aise. Alors, Mario, au-delà du 41e rang, certainement qu'il aurait aimé terminer plus haut. On ne s'en vient pas ici pour arrêter de jouer. On veut continuer jusqu'à la fin. Mais au-delà de tout ça, Mario, expérience extraordinaire. Première fois ici, d'abord?
Oui. Deuxième fois, je suis Mississauga. Je suis venu avec Jean-François Brassard en 2017.
OK, donc c'était ta première fois en 2017 au championnat canadien.
Exact.
Deuxième fois cette année. Et quel beau cadeau de la vie. Dis-nous ça, tout le monde.
Ah, c'est incroyable. Les émotions, là, ça sort partout.
Pas partout, là, j'espère.
Non, pas partout, là, mais les émotions, c'est très fort. C'est très fort à gérer avec. Mais surtout que ce matin, je suis parti avec au-delà de 160 pins en arrière de la coupure seulement.
OK.
Après avoir mené sur le premier bloc, j'ai mené les seniors pendant 5 parties.
Oui, on voit ça, là. Tu avais eu des parties 215, entre autres, 258, 2-3, 2-8. Ça allait super bien.
Puis je me suis fait passer par M. Snow à la dernière partie. Là, je traînais de 40 pins. Par contre, là, c'est rien 40 pins. Là. Il reste encore 3 box à faire, 3 boîtes. Mais par contre, là, la deuxième le deuxième mulage dans l'après-midi, là, j'ai vraiment pas eu de repère, puis je me suis vraiment là, perdu.
Oui, ça fait mal. On voit les parties, entre autres 132, 144. On ne souhaite pas voir des parties comme ça dans un tournoi. Par contre, la bonne chose, c'est que ce matin, c'était extrêmement difficile, sauf que tu es revenu fort quand même. Là, on le voit, là, les parties 237, ça a dû donner un peu d'énergie, un peu de souffle. 191 ensuite, 201 pour terminer. C'est ça qui t'a donné l'énergie pour monter et rattraper tes adversaires.
Oui, j'ai travaillé bien gros ces huilages courts, qui était ma bête noire. J'ai travaillé avant le décès de M. Lafleur, Richard Lafleur.
Oui.
J'ai travaillé beaucoup avec, puis j'ai été au moins 2 ans là, juste à chercher un lancer. Puis là, cette année, quand je me suis présenté, là, je savais qu'est-ce que je voulais lancer. Parce que c'est différents lancers que tu peux lancer. Je savais qu'est-ce que je pouvais lancer et qu'est-ce que je voulais lancer. Puis cette partie-là, ça m'a donné un gros burst de confiance qui a fait que j'ai réussi, malgré tout, à gérer ça, puis à revenir de l'arrière là, avec beaucoup de
confiance.
Confiance, puis...
Donc, tout ça, ça t'a amené à terminer au 4e rang de l'équipe senior. Tu ne joueras pas avec n'importe qui. Tu vas jouer avec Lionel Lewis, qui a déjà fait partie de l'équipe canadienne régulière, avec Michael Snow, qu'on a vu avec l'équipe senior. Et bien que je crois que c'est sa première fois, Donald Hogg, quand même, c'est un joueur extrêmement expérimenté. Je ne le connaissais pas, mais j'ai appris à le connaître un tout petit peu dans les derniers jours. Fait que je pense que ces 3 gars-là vont réussir à t'accompagner très, très bien pour une première expérience.
C'est des gentlemen, là. Je les ai rencontrés, ces allées, là, puis je vais dire, très, très fier, là. Je crois que je vais apprendre beaucoup, je vais grandir beaucoup avec ces messieurs, avec l'expérience qu'ils ont, puis...
C'est sûr, ça va être une année exceptionnelle pour toi.
Oui, exact.
Puis je suis persuadé parce que tu voyages avec Martin Bélanger. Martin a terminé 5e. Je suis sûr qu'il doit être déchiré un peu en dedans parce qu'il voulait que tu fasses bien. Lui aussi voulait bien faire. Puis en bout de ligne, il faut qu'il y en ait un des deux qui fasse peut-être un peu mieux dans la situation où vous étiez. Mais je pense que vous allez continuer de travailler ensemble puis à vous encourager puis à vous coacher pour peut-être là, passer les 2 la prochaine fois. Pourquoi pas?
Exactement, parce que Martin, lui, a manqué la coupure de 4 quilles. Fait que c'était quasiment crève-cœur. Même moi, j'étais déchiré de dire que... Parce qu'on continuait pareil à se classer au niveau senior.
Exact.
Parce que là, on aurait été 2 à pouvoir aller chercher une autre position pour rentrer Martin des seniors. Mais par contre, ça ne s'est pas fait. Puis les 4 seniors ont passé à coupure. Puis c'était là, ça a été fini le combat. Là.
Exact. Alors, à la maison, la gang du circuit des seniors 45 ans du centre du Québec, j'espère que vous allez réserver un petit quelque chose de spécial à Mario à votre prochain tournoi parce qu'il mérite en bébite. Il va vous rendre fier, il va amener quelque chose de plus aussi, il va amener cette expérience-là dans les tournois. Alors, félicitations Mario. Tout le Québec est fier. À chaque fois qu'on a un petit peu de chez nous qui réussit à faire les équipes, on est très, très contents. Bonne fin. Ben là, ça s'arrête pour toi ici, mais bonne fin de séjour à Toronto.
Oui.
J'espère que tu vas être là peut-être encore demain pour regarder.
Oui, on est là demain, oui.
Excellent, parfait. Fait qu'une bonne soirée. Félicitations encore, Mario.
Je tiendrais à remercier là, le groupe Buffa et toi, Magnette. Je tiens à vous remercier parce que c'est extraordinaire ce que vous faites pour le bowling. Puis j'espère que le monde apprécie avec. Je suis sûr que tout le monde apprécie ça.
Espérons-le. Merci beaucoup du commentaire. Super apprécié.
Merci.
Mario Robitaille, tout le monde. 4e qualifié pour l'équipe canadienne senior.
Félicitations, mec. Félicitations.
Merci beaucoup.
Yes.
Alors, avec Marc, on va terminer ça ensemble. We're going to end this broadcast with Mark, the 2 of us, and they are now announcing the people that will be bowling tomorrow.
Bon, un petit send-off, mon Magnet,
oui,
à moins que tu veuilles me prendre en entrevue.
Marc, t'as pensé quoi des résultats d'aujourd'hui?
Incroyable. Donc, visitez buffabowling.com/live. Cliquez pas sur le webcam chat.
Non, s'il vous plaît.
Donc, c'est ça. Donc, un gros merci à vous tous d'être parmi nous. Demain matin, 8 h encore une fois. Un autre 6 parties pour déterminer notre top 3 pour ensuite la grande finale pour savoir qui va être notre champion national.
Ouais, on va avoir une belle finale step ladder, un peu comme on voit à PBA.
C'est ça.
Donc 2 et 3 vont s'affronter. Le gagnant va affronter le meilleur qualifié, la meilleure qualifiée. Et il faudra battre le meilleur ou la meilleure 2 fois pour se mériter l'or. Sinon, dès que le premier qualifié gagne son match, c'est terminé. C'est la médaille d'or qui va être gagnée.
Donc, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner à la chaîne, donner un petit like à cette vidéo. Ça a été vraiment le fun d'être avec vous aujourd'hui. Guillaume, un gros merci. Un gros merci à l'équipe chez nous, même au bureau, qui nous aide à distance. Donc, un gros merci à toute la gang.
C'est un travail d'équipe.
Ouais, un gros merci à Michel pour ce qu'il fait pour l'entretien des allées. Un gros merci à l'équipe de Classic Bowl, l'équipe du CTF, évidemment.
C'est
tout
sûr.
évidemment. Et tous les commanditaires, Sport Canada, Fanasport, Dexter, Buffa Distribution et Lexair pour les scores. Donc, un gros merci à tous. On se voit demain. Ciao. See everybody. Thanks to everyone that made this possible. So, thanks to Guillaume.
Our team here at Buffa Distribution, we are a great team. Not just here working, but also at the office. We have some help from Caroline. So thank you very much.
Among others.
Yeah.
And hang on, we got to make sure that there's no music. Jay, give me 30 seconds. I'm doing the sign up. Yeah, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, ouais, on peut pas mettre la musique. Ouais, c'est ça. Okay, so thanks to everyone. Thanks to the team here at Classic Bowl. Thanks to CTF, Kathy and her team. Incredible job. Thanks to Michelle for the lane maintenance. Guillaume for helping me with the scores and also with everything. My dad helping the players out on the lanes. Thank you, everyone. Thanks to the sponsors, Sport Canada, CTF, Fana Sports,
Dexter,
Lexer Bowling. And yeah, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, for the last block of the 2022 Canadian Team Trails.
Cut it.
Bye.
Cut the music.